All right, everybody. Apparently, according to StreamYard, I got a little ticker going on, and we say live. I'm gonna go. This is so stupid. I'm such a noob at this. Like, I'm gonna go double check and check on my YouTube channel and see if we are actually live. Let's see here. Oh, I got the notification. Watch live.
We're live.
I didn't screw it up.
Yay!
I didn't screw it up. That's
is that 2 weeks in a row?
That's 2 weeks in a row. I scheduled it, made a thumbnail, a description. It was out there, and it didn't screw up.
This dude's good.
Yay!
Hey, Samantha Lowe, thanks for stopping by. You were here at like 5:30 before even we were. So that's awesome. So thank you for stopping by. And it's the Dad and Drew show, but I can't. There's somebody over there that I have to, like, they're on the screen.
Right.
So everybody,
I'm right here.
Sammy Scadoo is our guest star. And actually, she's one of the reasons we're doing this exact show.
Yes, it is.
Because during our last live stream, we tangent crazy. If you guys ever watch the Dad and Drew show, you will know we pick a topic and we just almost ignore it and just go off on a tangent in some direction, and we'll end up talking about something completely unrelated.
So there's probably won't even be about movies.
Nope. Today we might even end up talking about taxidermy or something like that. Who knows? It could go in weird directions.
Yeah.
I should have numbered them when you start it. I'll be like tangent number 1, tangent number 2, and then I can't keep track.
You'd be in like multiple digit numbers. Hey, Adam.
I know.
Hey, everybody. If you guys get a chance, we have 2 fantastic vloggers already in the chat. Sam Lowe, go check her out. And the Adamson crew, family fun. They are family
fun.
And they are fun.
Yes, they are.
So go check them out because they're probably just them here. But I'm tangenting again.
Tangent
from the tangent.
Number 1.
This time in our last live stream, Sammy said, hey, you guys, we need to do like an 80s. If you ever do an 80s movie show, I want to be on screen with you. And we're like, why don't we just do it next week?
Yep.
And
I'm so excited.
Here we are. This is exciting.
This is exciting. We gave everybody a little bit of homework. And we're all 3 of us here are children of the movies of the 80s and the 90s. Like, we 100% are all in the same wheelhouse there.
Yep.
On knowing and loving these movies.
Love them.
We were like, okay, here's the deal. I want you to pick your top 5. It doesn't have to be in a 1 to 5 order. It's just your top 5. And we sat down, everybody sat down separately, and we started trying to do it. And each one of us sent each one of us a message like, this is impossible. I don't know how
hard.
I don't know how to pick 5 of these movies. It just doesn't work.
It's too many.
So we cheated.
Yes, we did.
We came up with a top 10 that we kind of universally agreed that were as
everybody's favorites.
An 80s movie as could be an 80s movie. Kind of like an everybody's favorites list. So those were like the freebies that you didn't have to include on your list, so that each person could dig a little deeper and get into a little bit more of the minutia of 80s movies. Because there are some really awesome, obscure 80s movies out there that I'm sure some of you probably have never even heard of.
Yeah.
Even if you were a fan of the genre. That's what we did. So each one of us has 5. Yeah, go ahead, Drew.
No, I was just going to say, and even some of them that are not obscure, but like Last Dragon that you talked about, and obviously it's a movie that a lot of people have seen. I'd never even heard of it. You know what I mean? And so there's going to be some shockers. There's going to be ones that you guys completely don't agree with. There's going to be some arguing. We want to hear it. We want arguing. We want arguing.
I want people to start. If you disagree or we completely left something off, let us know. Yep. Now, we also have a pretty hefty list of honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Which we just couldn't narrow it down. Here's the format. Here's what we're going to try to do until we tangent off into a crazy direction. Dad went and pulled trailers, the original motion picture 80s movies trailers. Some of these are not the greatest quality because it looks like somebody's filming a VHS tape. But these are the original way trailers were back in the 80s for each of the 5 on our 3 lists. So I've got an example. I pulled one movie. Dad made the executive decision.
Nice work.
One movie from it was almost Goonies. I pulled one movie from the Universals, and here it is.
Trying to guess.
We're gonna watch the movie. We're gonna watch the trailer, and then we'll discuss. All right, here we go. You hear that? Boom. That sound is just the movie.
My mom's favorite movie.
I love this movie.
I'm still guilty. I've never seen it.
I can't even with this. I can't.
I know, man. I know.
Speed.
This is your next homework then.
Yeah, I know.
Fighter pilots of the world. You guys really are cowboys.
Val Kilmer at his best.
Yep. Tom Cruise at his couch jumping craziest.
Yep.
Wild card. Flies by the seat of his pants.
Yep.
I guess when I see something, I go right after it.
It takes a lot more than just.
And like she did this like one movie and was like gone. Like I don't remember her as being a leading person in a lot of other movies.
But she probably figured she, made it to the mountain. She didn't have to do anything else.
No, I think I can figure that one out on my own.
I think my mom just popped on.
Did she?
It's either my mom or nephew.
Kelly McGillis.
She probably heard Top Gun was going on.
She heard Top Gun.
She
And she's like, I'm in.
I sent her a picture of the thumbnail. She doesn't know how to do any of this. And she's like, I found Dad got this. I'm going to go watch.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's the way we're going to do it. We're going to do a trailer and a little discussion, and then we'll move on to the next movie.
I like it.
Oh, it's actually
bad,
my
right?
nephew. It's my 10-year-old nephew.
Well, hello to 10-year-old Sammy's nephew. I don't
Yes.
It's Nico.
10-year-old Skadooch.
Yeah.
10-year-old Skadooch.
It's
It's
Nico.
like a
He's
mini
so cute.
Skadooch.
Yeah, he's on my brother's account.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
He's so cute.
All right, so I've got one loaded up. Now we're going to get some stuff out of the way. First, foremost, everything. If you are new here, I need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to subscribe for Dad Got This. I need you to go subscribe to Drew in the Moment. And I need you to subscribe to Sammy Scadoo. All of the links for the channels are in the description below.
Yes.
All you have to do is click a link and it's gonna subscribe you. Really easy as I dad burp. I apologize.
And also give a thumbs up on this. Try
Give a
not to give a
thumbs up.
thumbs. Yeah.
Leave a comment. Do all that kind of fun YouTube-y stuff.
Now my mom is on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. She missed Top Gun.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. When she found out today, she sent me a list of all the quotes. Like instantaneously. She's like, I crushed Top Gun.
Yeah.
My mom was so funny.
If you follow Dad on Instagram, you would have seen Dad was making some little Instagram quotes and sharing them to my stories.
Mhm.
I don't know Instagram. Very bad at it. Very bad at it. So I'm trying to be better. So I shared those to my stories with little quotes and the little stops to see if people would know what the end was. And I got a couple good correct answers on both of them. They're so easy. Well, so easy to me. Drew wouldn't have got the first one until after today because he's now seen the movie.
Yeah.
All right. One thing I need, Drew, do you need to plug anything? What do you got going on? What's been going on? What's up? What do people need to do for you, man?
What are they going to do? I don't know.
Disney enthusiast in the house.
Hey.
Everybody also go subscribe to Disney Enthusiast.
Be enthused about it. Be enthused about it.
Hey, Julie Wells, I feel the need for speed also.
That's my mom. It's Mama Dukes.
And
I feel the need.
Mama Skadooch.
Slightly homoerotic volleyball scenes. There was a little bit. That volleyball scene in Top Gun is a little bit.
Is it risque? Is it risque?
Not that there's anything wrong.
No, of course.
If you swing that way, but if you were a gay man, you would very much enjoy that scene.
A lot of short,
Nico, put your earmuffs on.
I didn't say anything bad.
is it a lot of short shorts? Is that what's going on?
Oh, shortest of shorts and no tops.
Wow.
And like posing for no reason.
Yeah. We'll get it. Top guns.
Miss the shot. Be like,
Top guns, man. Top guns, man.
Get that. So yeah, that's Top Gun for you.
Well, I will say I have not seen Top Gun, but I have seen what is it? Hot Shots, man, which basically was like a I'm sorry, but it's like a mockery or whatever of
True, it hurts my soul.
I know, man. I know.
Mama Scadoo is still a little over Top Gun.
Yeah. She likes
and the funny thing is,
she loves it.
I bet you in the new Top Gun movie that comes out, Tom Cruise could film that exact scene and it would look the same. Like he has not aged a single day.
Well, because he's a vampire. He's a vampire.
And I think he got all his blood from Val Kilmer because Val Kilmer has not aged well. I think that's where he got all the blood from because it's not good.
But if Val Kilmer, if you're watching, we still love you, man.
I love you, man. You're the Iceman.
He's watching. He's watching.
Oh, he'll find us. He'll be like,
he'll find us. Definitely.
You two said it. I did not.
I'll take the heat. Val Kilmer, I live. Come get me. Come get me. I will fight you on YouTube. It's great for the views.
Hashtag.
I'm scrappy. I'm a scrappy guy.
He's a scrappy dude.
Fight.
I won't fight, man. I'm a lover. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I will Mike Tyson that ear.
Wow.
I'll do it.
And if you guys are just tuning in, this is the aggressive show that we're having tonight.
If you're just tuning in, this is what happens here at the show.
Wait till I get to Ghostbusters. I have something to be aggressive about.
Oh, geez.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Great. Now I got two people getting aggressive. Maybe I'll have to get aggressive.
Do it.
Okay.
I will. I'll be mad. I'll be a mad
Okay,
guy.
then that happened.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, tangents.
So cute.
It will happen.
All over
right,
the place.
Drew's been going live like a madman over at the parks.
Yes,
so if you
I
guys
have.
Get a chance, please go check out Drew's live streams. They're awesome.
Yep.
He's got a gimbal. He knows what he's doing now. He's got it working.
Sorta.
Unless it rains and it gets its own mind and it starts shooting the ceiling in the Mexico pavilion.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, I've had my fun. Well, the problem is like you have the gimbal, and then like I needed to charge my phone. Hey, what's up, Zach? But I needed to like plug it in for the little charger or whatever. But when you put it in, it was like barely hanging on, and I'm like,
didn't know what to do. Yeah.
So I know that now.
Enough tech stuff. Dad has a whole tech. I'm doing a whole tech line of vlogs coming up where I'm gonna explain camera basics and frame rates and apertures and help people kind of up their YouTube production game a little bit. I just realized mine looks kind of dark right now because I was going to switch to my new camera and then it didn't have the right cord.
Somebody didn't buy the right cord.
My old one. No, it didn't come with a cord.
Oh, it didn't come with a cord at all.
Oh,
okay.
And they're like, no, you can't just use a regular USB cord. It has to be a special.
Yeah.
Gold-plated, dipped in Willy Wonka chocolate.
Oh, that sounds good. That does sound good. That does sound good, though. That does sound
good. Was that in the 80s or the 70s?
It's really bothering me. I want to go
70s.
And turn this light up. I think Willy Wonka was 70s.
Yeah, I think it was 77 or 76, maybe.
How do you remember what year?
The birth
a decade.
The year of my birth.
Yeah, the year of Jamie's birth.
Tangents off.
Yep.
All right, we are going to move on to Drew. Drew is going to present his first movie that made it on the list.
Okay. We are going to delve into a movie that, as a child, I wanted this robot. I wanted him because he was so nice and he was friendly.
Love it.
But he could blow things up. And that's just a great combination. So the first movie we got is Short Circuit.
Yes.
Here we go. I told you, filming a VHS tape. This was the
He blows stuff up.
Doesn't get happy, doesn't get
They blow
sad,
stuff
doesn't
up.
laugh at your jokes. It is
Gutenberg.
Most sophisticated robot on Earth.
At Nova Robotics, the future is in good hands.
Trailers were so weird.
They really are.
They just don't seem like trailers.
They seem like
I
you're
had to
watching
check
the
to make sure
movie.
that this was the real trailer.
Has gotten
Whoa.
too smart.
It's malfunctioning. It might not do anything.
The
Could
Goot.
decide to blow away anything
Caddy,
that moves.
and like Police Academy. We
Oh,
got
Police
two
Ac-
Police Academy heavyweights in here.
Just hit the road. Number 5 is alive.
Welcome to my planet.
You just
Ali
have to find
Sheedy, I
number
mean-
5, get some
She's
Why
awesome.
don't you come on in my house?
And it's got a lot of living to do.
Whatever it takes to put that stupid contraption out of commission, that's what you do.
He's not a very good cook, though.
No.
I haven't had enough of this stuff.
More input. More input. And they can seem quite lifelike, but they are still
I love it.
machines.
See, look, he's got a heart, man. Playing with a
He
butterfly.
does.
Oh, that's risque. That's
So,
risque.
okay, sorry about that. Little man, close your eyes, little man.
Yes, don't look at
Don't
that.
watch that one.
They're gonna be after you. We gotta get out of here now.
He's alive!
He's alive. Johnny Five.
Johnny
is
Five,
alive.
man.
Alive.
Gutenberg. And
The
number
Goot,
5,
man. Gotta love the Goot.
Short Circuit.
I am alive.
I mean, what a cute little
Love
voice
it.
he has. I mean,
Stephanie.
oh,
I
This-
love that movie.
so good.
The
And,
Goot-
I love
and
it.
number two. And number 2 as well.
Yeah, you've got Gutenberg in there, which is, I mean, just
And the cop,
Amazing.
wasn't he the wasn't he like the security guard in Mannequin?
that I don't remember. I know he's the captain in Police Academy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's,
So
I think it's the same guy.
Now I gotta
Mama
go
Dukes.
back because I've seen Mannequin. I've seen Mannequin, but
I have seen Mannequin, but
only a couple times. Only a couple
We're
times.
gonna Google this. We're gonna Google this right now.
Here's a fun fact about this movie. They didn't show him in this trailer, but one of the characters in here, you could absolutely never, ever cast the way they have in this movie
Yep.
in today's age.
Yep.
It's a full-on white guy playing
Yes.
an Indian man. They like face painted him and made him
I'm
do a
standing-
stereotypical accent.
Yeah,
as
it's bad.
stereotypical as you could get.
Way over
I'm
the top.
standing here beside myself.
Yes. Like literally as stereotypical you could get.
It's one of our
I
favorite
love it.
quotes. I'm
Disney,
standing here beside myself.
the
The
scarier Baymax. I love it.
Oh, it is the security guard in
Mamadou
Mannequin.
is
Yeah.
confirming Mannequin.
It is. I just
Okay.
Googled it.
She's good. Oh, hello, Princess Tessa Swanee, if I said that
Hey.
correctly.
Tessa, thank you for stopping
Hello.
by.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We are just talking about Short Circuit. It's got Steve Gutenberg,
Oh.
Ali Sheedy. I wanted that robot.
Yes, me too.
Yes.
I legitimately wanted. But they didn't really make toys of it back in the day.
Which you wonder what, like, why would they have
It
not?
was before like the real big merchandising link to movies really started, I think.
But you think they would have like kind of had that notion after looking at Star Wars? You know what I mean? And that whole
Oh,
like
Yeah.
explosion. But I think maybe they just thought it wasn't marketable enough. You know, I don't know.
It was kind of like blackface, but not. It was definitely brown face.
Yeah.
And you totally could not get away with that in today's day and age.
Mm-mm.
I
The
realize
Marvelous
there probably aren't
TNG are
people who
here.
want to.
Hey.
Marvelous Adventures of TNG, everybody, go check them out. Awesome channel.
Come and get
Yeah.
you.
Lots
Very
of fun.
cool. Very cool.
Very cool. So I that part is the main thing I remember for that movie is the fact that you could not do it today.
Yep.
Like
Nope.
you couldn't. Well, you could have an Indian guy, which is completely fine. That would be fine. There's no problem with an Indian guy in a movie, but have it played by
By
an
an Indian guy.
actor.
Well, but also don't have it like the way he talks is so over the top.
Exaggerated.
Like exactly, that's what I
Oh
mean.
my God, yes.
Exaggerate.
Super exaggerated.
I'm
Yeah.
standing here beside myself. I love it. We've quoted
It's
that
so
line
great.
for years.
It's so great. All right, so the next movie, we're gonna pick one from Sammy's list.
Yeah.
We're gonna bounce.
Well, I like that,
We're gonna
Dad.
move
Good,
around.
good idea. Good idea.
We're just
Okay.
really crazy.
We are
We're
crazy.
nuts.
Crazy.
All right. My first one is Three Amigos.
Ooh, nice.
Which was so close to making my list, but I was like, it's in her list. I don't have to.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
already up on the
exactly.
board. It's already up on the board.
It's
so.
on the board. All right, here we go.
That's
Let's
awesome.
see. Boom. Three
It's
Amigos.
great. Martin Short's awesome, man.
Oh, just these three
Yeah.
together.
All of them.
That's right! Three Amigos. They were the biggest stars of their day.
I just love it.
Three Amigos. But that was yesterday.
Look, boys, I know show business. Something always turns up. Telegram for the Three Amigos.
Mm-mm.
I love them riding on the same horse.
Yeah. And the horse is talking is amazing.
Dun 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 dun. Fire with me in the sky.
Who are you?
I love him. He's
Oh,
like
yeah.
the best villain.
I love it. Yeah.
I love it.
They're funny guys. Steve, one of them. Steve Martin.
Just kill one of them.
Play.
Chevy Chase.
You have anything besides Mexican food?
Oh, I love that.
They're falling
Three
from the
Amigos.
sky.
Such a good gag. Just to fall on the ground.
Oh, so Three Stooges kind of gag, man. I love it.
Amigos.
Except in Mexican clothes.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. I just rewatched this on Sunday and I just died laughing. It's
I
such
need
a
to
good
go back
movie.
and just rewatch all these movies because they're just amazing.
We, growing up, we used any chance we got to throw in El Guapo into a conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Any
El
chance.
Guapo. El Guapo
Mhm.
is like the greatest villain, I would think. He is so good, so funny. The actor who plays him is just plays it perfect. And
What are the
it has
amigos falling
literally
from the sky?
the best quote of any movie I think I've ever heard. It's my favorite quote from that movie is, "Would you say I have a plethora of
plethora?
piñatas?" And I used to walk around saying that all the time. The only reason I know the word plethora
Plethora.
is
It's because of Three Amigos.
The Three Amigos.
So you can learn
Don't
from
say that
movies.
you rot your brain, people.
Yeah.
It teaches you things.
Yeah, you learn, man.
I've said that to an instructor. I don't know what we were talking about. I was like, "Oh, would you say I had a plethora?" And they're like, "What?"
Oh well, that
What
was
is-
Yeah.
strange.
What is plethora?
Don't
Nico,
worry.
you need to
they get-
watch this.
They get stranger, Justin. They get
Yes.
stranger.
But yeah,
Oh, that's actually my brother. It's Nico that's on his account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nico, they get stranger. For a 10-year-old kid, this is going to be a little bit. Yeah, Zach, when they gave him the sweater. That entire movie to me is such dry humor, which is my humor.
Love it.
Like,
Just
well, and you got
so-
Steve Martin, man, is like the
Steve Martin.
driest of dry.
the driest of dries, and then to play him off of Chevy Chase and
Yes.
Martin Short together,
Martin Short, man.
it's like
Oh,
the
when he
dream team.
when he shot the invisible.
We'll call
the
you. I'll
invisible
call
guy.
you. I just need your number. I don't have your number, so but I'll get it from Sammy, and I'll give you a call when this live stream's over.
I'm not calling you. It'll be 10:00, Nico. Go to bed.
But Marvelous
bad.
TNG, you are right. Comedies like this don't exist
They
anymore.
don't exist
They
anymore.
don't.
There aren't movies like this anymore.
No,
Like
it's a shame. It's a
I
shame.
feel old. Like
Yeah,
you
me
know
too.
what
Yeah.
your parents used to always say, like they don't make music like when I was a
Yeah,
kid.
yeah,
They don't
yeah.
make movies like when I was,
Yeah.
and you would laugh at them. Your movies were terrible.
Ours are better. Like, yeah, well,
And now I'm the they don't make it like they used to guy.
Yeah, well, but the writing, like the writing in this movie and these types of comedies were so brilliant. Like they really were. Like there was good writing.
It was
and now it's just
snappy and like hilarious and like perfectly timed. Like, and the actors delivered was amazing. I could gush over these movies. Three Amigos. Ooh, man.
Dad burp. It's because you're drinking Polar, man.
Because I'm drinking a Polar Black Cherry in my Star Wars.
Oh, dude. Seriously, me and Jamie. Oh!
I just lost an earbud. Hold on, I gotta pull an Aubrey.
Uh-oh. Hi, Sammy.
Hi, Drew. How are you?
Hey,
I'm good. Oh, he's back. He's back.
I think my favorite line is when he's yelling at them at first, and he's like, "Son of a motherless goat." I have used that.
I don't know how many times I have used "son of a motherless goat."
Yes.
To insult somebody. Like I don't know.
Yes.
Usually when I'm driving. I'll road rage with "son of a motherless goat" because it's like, it's not so bad, but it gets the point.
Yeah. And then I at my swim school, I've been in the water, so I'll have like 3 kids, and I'm just trying to make them laugh. And I taught them one day, "My little buttercup." This is my
They have no clue what it is. They have no clue what it's from. I love it.
They got out. They were singing it. One of the dad goes, "Did you teach my son Three Amigos?" It's like, yes. He goes, right on. Okay, I dig this, and then walked away.
Sam,
I did very proudly.
Apparently, Sam, you've used this a few times with your nephew.
Oh, jeez.
What have I used?
Probably some.
Oh, I think I've quoted Three Amigos to him. Absolutely.
But he said too many times, which I don't believe you can quote a movie too many times, in my opinion.
Especially that one.
He does not sit through a movie unless Justin takes him to the movie theater and won't take him to go to the bathroom. Like that's the only time he'll sit through a movie.
And this is where Sammy's getting aggressive. I knew it was going to happen.
I
knew it was going to happen.
Wait till I get to Ghostbusters. I have something to be aggressive about.
Oh, great. Now we have two angry tangents.
All right. On to a dad movie. The first movie on my list, and it's already been discussed here.
Ooh.
And it was the one I gave Drew homework to watch because he had never seen
it. Like a month ago. I finally watched it today. I watched it.
I was like, how could you say you love 80s movies and have never seen this movie? Aside from Top Gun, which I'm still crying inside.
I know. I know. Well, I'm crying that you've never seen Mary Poppins, but that's a whole nother. I understand why you have. I understand why you have.
I have a legitimate reason. Like, did planes traumatize you? No, I don't think so.
I think Tom Cruise
did. Jump on your couch or something? Like, no, I don't think so. You have no excuse for that.
You're right. No, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
So I'm not even going to say the name. I'm just going to roll the movie.
Roll that footage.
We've already talked about it and see if people. All right, here we go. Boom. The music in this movie.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you.
Champion in search of the glow.
Master, I need more time. I am no longer your master.
Dad got it.
Off the roll star on the rise.
I know what it's like to lose precious things.
I can do that move.
Madman.
Terrible.
Yeah. Show enough.
Show enough, man.
A maniac. You're gonna put my video.
They had 2 awesome villains in this movie.
They did. I know. That was good.
And the glamour.
And I love how like random like New York henchmen somehow just know karate.
I just love.
Like, it didn't make any sense.
Or there's the reason why he's wearing football pads or hockey pads. Yes. It's awesome, bro.
He's a big dude.
He is a big dude.
Is Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
Oh. Rhythm of the night, the morning light. I mean, come on. That song just rocks, man.
It's about the power.
Oh.
The power.
Look at those effects. Look at those effects. They
the glow, baby.
Today.
I know. They stepped it up.
The glow still holds up today.
Directed by Michael Schultz.
Exactly, Drew. Has not seen Top Gun. Zach.
No, I haven't, Zach. I know. It's my next homework mission. But yes.
Wait, Barry Gordy, isn't he the one who was like produced?
He's like a Motown music
Jackson
producer.
Yeah, the Jackson
he produced
5.
everybody.
Okay.
He produced
that's what I thought.
everybody in Motown, and he made this movie. So that's why it's all Motown music in that movie. because
Okay.
it's very Gordy.
No,
The
it
only
is not.
reason why I know that is because I watched that Jackson 5, The American Dream, all the time growing up. So that's the only reason why I know it. You've never seen that?
No.
Mm-mm.
What? It's like 5 hours long.
That's probably why I haven't seen it.
That's probably why I haven't. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Great.
Yeah, I'm
Now
not
I have
watching
more
5
homework.
hours. So I love that movie. Like, to me, that's probably one of my like up there all timers. Other than somebody, oh, we totally tangented. We didn't even give you our top 10 of the freebies that we gave everybody off.
Way to
just showed
go,
one
Jamie.
movie. We showed one movie and just went into it. Okay.
What? But
I'm going to leave you guys.
Okay, but
What?
before you do that, I want to say, because you know when you watch movies when you're younger and you're like, they're great, and then like the older you get, you kind of look back on them and you're like, they're okay.
That didn't really hold up.
I am 39 years old and I just watched Last Dragon today. And I'm telling you, watching it as an adult, I was like, this is fantastic. Like, no, like it was like an actual good story and funny and action. And
And the action is good. And
the action was
the
good,
fighting
man.
is good.
Yeah. Like it was legitimately a good movie, you know?
It was a good movie. It was worth watching.
I would watch it again.
So we're not gonna watch the trailers for all these because we'll be here till tomorrow if we try to watch trailers for every one of these movies we talked about. So here is our universal list that we just agreed upon that to give as freebies to each other. Empire Strikes Back. It's just, it had to be there. Back to the Future. Gotta put Back to the Future in there.
Classic. It's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
So classic that Dad has.
I hate you for that. I want that.
Pepsi.
No.
Pepsi Next, right? Is that Next?
Pepsi Next.
Next.
It's the one that comes out of the little thing when he's in the future. He goes, psh,
I remember one of the times I was watching you, I was like, is that from Back to the Future?
That was
So
one of the
excited.
things I asked him. I go, dude, what is that back there? What is that?
I caught on right away.
Yeah, so awesome.
Pepsi did some sort of special anniversary release for that, and they sold a few of them, and I was able to pick one up, and it was luck.
I am
They were
jealous.
Jealous,
sold out
yeah.
in seconds. Okay. Ghostbusters.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably the best song from any 80s movie, I think. Like, that's most iconic song from an 80s movie.
Yep.
Is the Ghostbusters song. I think it's when they used to write songs for movies. I don't feel like they do that anymore.
No, they basically just go, "Ooh, that's a good song. Can I use that for the movie?" kind of thing. Yeah,
right.
They did for Hunger Games.
They used to have people like write an original song for the movie.
Yeah,
and they just don't anymore.
It's just harder that way.
It's better. We were better in the.
Oh,
80s.
absolutely, absolutely.
All right, Karate Kid. That started every single white kid in America. Karate.
Yep.
It blew up karate. Everybody wanted to go do karate. Everybody was wanting to go to karate. I went to karate as a young child, and here's how bad I am. My parents were like, okay, we'll take you to karate. Hey, Disney Stranger. Thanks for stopping by. Everybody go subscribe to the Disney Stranger. Amazing channel. Best beard in the business. His beard is better than my beard.
It is. I didn't want to say anything, Jamie, but it is.
Okay. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being second in beards. It's okay.
I'm last. That's cool.
Yeah, you're not good. But back to Karate Kid.
Yes, Karate Kid.
Okay, you want to do karate? Go ahead. We'll take you to karate. I went to karate, one class. They didn't teach me to punch anyone or kick anyone. And I was like, I'm out.
They taught you how to read.
I'm done. I don't want to do this. This is not. I wanted to do. Where is the crane kick? Yep. When do I learn the crane kick?
Yep.
And they don't teach that.
No.
Sweep the leg.
Yep.
Sweep the leg, Smallser.
Yep.
Sweep the leg.
Yep.
My nephew just said he does Taekwondo. He's 10 and he's a black belt in Taekwondo.
Wow.
He's like a state champion. He was going to compete in Worlds, but with COVID, the season got canceled.
World stopped.
Taekwondo.
World stopped.
He's really good. He's with a gum dough. It's like a sword. He's really awesome. He's kind of a big deal. And I'm not just saying that because Amazon.
Oh, that's
like
awesome,
other
man.
people have said it. So I'm going by the professionals. So
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, man. Taekwondo is awesome. I actually believe it.
Moment.
I took a month of Taekwondo with my kids.
It's hard.
I did.
I
It is
know-
hard.
I know white belt form because they taught me the song, so I know how to do it.
Oh, geez.
There was
I
a
know.
movie, Best of the Best. And I think they did Taekwondo, not karate, possibly in that movie. And that was awesome. I think that might have been a 90s movie. But we also decided today, Drew and I, that we're going to have to do a 90s version of this because there were certain movies that we were like,
it was
how are we not putting Steven Seagal in here?
Yeah.
And it's because most of his movies, all except one, were 90s movies.
But they were like just in like 90, 91, 92.
91, 92. They were so
I love
close.
the 90s.
Yeah, me too.
So we're
90s.
like, you know what? We have to go with some 90s movies on the next round.
Those are awesome.
There will be a 90s edition of this coming up if you guys enjoyed. If you like that, let us know in the comments and we will do it.
But if you hate this show, also let us know.
If you hate the show, we just won't do it. But we'll still do it.
Wow.
Hey, we need good feedback, you know?
Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like Indiana Jones started the adventuring, made everybody want to be an archaeologist. Like,
Which
it's a boring, and like nobody realized that you don't do any of the stuff that he does.
No.
None of it.
Dude, my brother went on an archaeological dig for 3 months. Oh yeah, no, my brother did a lot of things, man.
Ooh.
And he said he spent pretty much 90% of that time trying to get a piece of pottery out of like dirt with a little tiny like a little paintbrush. Like, cause you can't just go in there and grab this stuff. You're like doing that. And he goes, after that, because he watched, it must have been because of Raiders, man. He watched, the movie. He was like, oh, I want
Nazis, man.
Yeah, man, I want to be like the cool dude. And he's like, dude, I went and I hated it. He said it was terrible. He said it was terrible.
I love it.
He said it was
Oh,
terrible.
poor guy.
Yeah.
Poor brother.
Or a piece of pottery, you know. But anyway.
Everybody wanted to be Indiana Jones, man.
Did he even get to keep the pottery once he undug it?
Oh, no. He was like with like a company. And then, you know, or whatever, like that, or whatever he gets, like he's getting paid.
Nope.
Whatever.
I would have been done. I would have said, whatever, bye.
Yeah. I think every kid my age had something, a rope or something that they would pretend was Indy's whip. And you try to like whip it, you'd break your mom's lamp and stuff like that because you're flailing things around the house. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love Raiders.
We've already done Top Gun because I took Top Gun and we watched that one.
Wait, what's that movie? Just kidding.
Top Gun. He's never seen it. I don't understand that.
I know.
The other one that's on the list that would probably, to me, would be almost like, I love Star Wars, but I would still put this maybe as the number one to me of if you were quintessential 80s movie. Goonies, man.
Oh,
that was mine.
Yeah. Goonies is good.
Never die, man.
Yep.
Hey, you guys.
I could watch Goonies like
all the time,
every day on repeat, once a day,
without
getting.
I got a funny story about that. It's about Nico's dad. Not last Easter, but the Easter before, I was we were watching Netflix, and it was my brother's girlfriend's son and we watched 2 Marvel movies on Netflix, and then we go to start and then we go to start the 3rd one. And so my brother Justin comes out and he goes, "You're not watching these movies like this. You're not going to ruin the MCU for me. Like you and Matt ruined Goonies for me. You watched it every day, multiple times." Like he was yelling at me, and I'm like,
wow.
Those are some fighting words, because me and my brother Matt apparently watched it so much that we ruined Goonies for him.
You watched it too much.
Nice.
Who can watch that movie too much?
It's in.
I watched it. Yeah. Well, I walked in a couple weeks later, and right when you walk into his house, the recliner's right there, and he just looked at me and he goes, "No, you're not sitting in this room while I watch this." He goes, "Get out." And then I'm standing there, and I'm like shaking, and he goes, "What?" And I was just like, "This is my dream, my wish." I just start going, and he goes, "Get out of my living room." So.
Wow.
Yeah, he was mad.
I would have just screamed "Baby Ruth" at him and
Baby Ruth.
I wasn't allowed to because I had to go outside. Well, he watched it.
So we
Wow.
could do an entire just show on the Goonies. And actually, speaking of that, DizJabber71, go check him out. He's got a Diz Flicks show that he's working on where they deep dive an individual movie. And Goonies is apparently on the list.
How could it not be? How could it not be?
I told him if he doesn't put me on Goonies, I will have my sister with a pillow in the night.
Yeah, smother him. Just get him. Get him. Absolutely.
I'm gonna have my mom.
Okay, people. Apparently, we got kicked due to Drew's dirty movie. So Dad had to redo this stream, and I got to send it here to Sammy. Hold on. And I got to get Drew in here. Drew picked a dirty movie, apparently, and it got us kicked out for some bad language. Didn't realize you couldn't do that, to quote my buddy Dave Chappelle. So we're going to wait for them to show up. We were doing an 80s movies chat. And, hey, Sammy, we're going to have to work on this, apparently.
Is there any other videos that have bad words?
I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. I don't think so. I think most of them the rest of them are more family friendly than what Drew likes to watch.
Good job, Drew.
Well, no, but you know what though? But I'm wondering, what was the other trailers that we put on? We put on Top Gun, and then I'm trying to think if there was any other inappropriate words.
We got kicked as soon as we played that trailer, so it had to be that.
Yeah, but I'm trying to. But it's so weird because that is from YouTube, man. You know what I mean? Like,
but I guess for a live stream, like I'm not listed as being not inappropriate for kids. So maybe because of that, because I don't have it set as an adult.
Oh, yeah.
Is probably why it did all that.
Gotcha.
So we are back, and we may have to adjust some of our.
Yeah, now. Sorry, everybody.
New video.
It's my fault.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, that was my fault, everybody. I'm.
Boo! Boo! Princess Bride. Boo!
Oh yeah.
I know. I'm throwing in a Princess Bride.
Marriage, love, and marriage.
All right, I'm gonna post it back into our little Instagram group to let them know.
I can't believe.
Am I echoing?
No, I don't hear anything bad.
Okay.
No. Except for the bad words that were in the trailer that we just played.
Except for the bad words.
Drew breaks the YouTube.
Drew got the Dad and Drew show kicked off YouTube somehow.
I said there was a bad word. You didn't listen to me.
I didn't think it was that bad.
No, but it wasn't even.
It's super inappropriate. That's why.
No,
it's super inappropriate for a kid. Yeah, I can see that. I guess now. All right.
Yeah.
We'll wait and see if anybody else shows up.
Hello,
here.
Krista Fry. Welcome. Hello, Sally.
Hello. I resent out the link to a couple people. Hopefully, the people who got it and saw it will come back.
Yeah.
I apologize. Nico's back. Earmuffs, Nico.
Dude, Sally Turner wrote, she said, I was in Trivia Live and YouTube wouldn't let us post Richard Van Dyke.
It's really weird. Yeah.
Not Richard. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Which,
it stops the weirdest things that don't even make sense. I've had to like approve things on DizJabber's chat, and I'm like, why is it stopping?
Like, why does that? Why does that have to be moderated? Yeah, I've seen some of those that are kind of like that. Okay, let's see here.
So we're gonna, we definitely gotta check the trailers from now on.
Yeah.
Oh,
I guess that one, Drew. I'm not even gonna watch it now. I can't.
Oh, come on!
Now because apparently.
You ruined the night.
I ruined the night. I ruined everybody's fun.
The night. Everything. So now we've had weather storms knock out the chat. We've had power outages. We've had internet outages, and then we've had a Drew outage.
Sorry, guys. I broke it.
A Drew outage.
I ruined everybody's night. I'm sorry, everybody. I'll try to find a way to make it up.
Ruined everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great. Now Kachita Magic's mad at me. Ugh.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I'm a little scared to play this next one because I don't know if
which one is it?
Okay, I was gonna go to Sammy's next movie, which I don't think it has anything wrong with it.
I would just say no, don't do it, just in case.
Man. but I want to do it now.
I know. Don't touch the button.
I want to touch it. I want to touch it.
I want to push the button.
Yeah,
I want to
touch
push
it.
the button. All right. I guess we'll abandon the playing the trailers portion.
Some of them won't be bad.
A completely safe one. Okay, this next movie, Sam, what was your second movie?
Better Off Dead. I want my
Better Off Dead.
$2.
And I don't think there's anything wrong in this movie, so we are going to try and play it. And there's a 10-second delay. So if you guys hear something, let me know.
I'll do this.
Give me like a wave or something. Not that anybody's watching.
I'll give you like a baseball sign, Jamie.
We lost everybody. We lost everybody we had watching. Okay, we're gonna play it. I don't care. Here we go. All right,
way to go for it, Jamie. Way to get crazy.
And what are they gonna do? A copyright strike?
Kick you off.
Yeah, right. Bye, Zach. Thanks for showing up, Zach.
Am I gonna lose my channel for that? I hope not. It wasn't like a.
Now I'm afraid. Oh my gosh.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, here we go indeed.
I have anxiety.
Yeah, I know.
Drew hasn't seen this movie.
I haven't.
Everyone's got more
Drew.
I know.
Oops. That everyone is smart.
So you're Al Myers' kid.
Yes, I am.
You look pretty stupid to me.
Thank you.
You say the best skier in town just ran off with your girlfriend? Even your younger brother does better than you do? And that nobody even cares?
Zach broke up with me.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
Well, you might be
That's
right.
nice.
But remember one thing.
I haven't even been to New York City.
Nobody was ever...
Oh.
The truth is, I could outski you any day of the week.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you want to race? I'll take you on any day, sucker.
All right, we're gonna not play trailers.
My favorite line besides $2 is, "Gee, Ricky, I'm real sorry your mom blew up."
Yep.
Oh, Drew, you missed it.
Yeah, I know.
She was drinking like moonshine or something, and then she lit her cigarette.
That wasn't that
so it
bad,
just completely
but
blew
just
up.
in case.
Yeah.
All right. So now we'll move on to my second movie, and it's Big Trouble in Little China. And I don't know if everybody's hopefully here has seen it, but Kurt Russell is just like a Kurt Russell karate flick. Like, and the way they did the movie where Kurt Russell is like the main character, but he is in no way the hero. Like the hero is the Asian sidekick. He's the one who does all the heavy lifting in the entire movie. And Kurt Russell's kind of almost like comedic backup.
He's just there. He's a Han Solo character.
He is. And I don't think there's anything, I'm going to say it again. I don't think there's anything wrong in this one that we couldn't play.
Try it. See what happens, dude.
All right. What am I going to do? Gonna get kicked off again? Whatever.
Yeah. Nico's like, we're going to get kicked.
Well, I think we ended that last one quick enough. You know? I think.
Hold on. All right, let's see here.
Okay, we're still live.
Still on?
Good.
Are we still live?
Yeah.
We didn't get kicked off for that one.
No, we're still going.
All right, let's see if we get kicked off for this one.
Oh no.
No, I think we'll be all right. I think.
All right,
I
here we go.
have such anxiety.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Doesn't help them drinking coffee.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
Pork Chop Express.
It's a pretty amazing planet we live on here. And a man would have to be some kind of fool to think we're all alone in this universe.
At first, I thought there was a problem with the video when it was all blurry like that. I'm like,
We're
is that a bad
ancient
copy?
evil.
And it's like
The modern mystery.
What's going on here? Is this some kind of
Magic.
I love her.
They call it Little China.
Finally, we shall bring order out of chaos.
so good.
It's where Big Trouble was waiting for Jack Burton.
Who? Jack Burton. Me.
With the
They
lipstick
told
on
him
his
to
face.
go to hell.
You make one move. And that's just where he's going.
Drew Breaks YouTube sounds like a Disney movie. Hey, Krista.
How are you going to spring us?
I have no idea.
Oh, Krista's never seen it.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good movie.
That is.
I've never seen it.
No, that's Kurt Russell at his best.
Sammy, you haven't seen that?
No, that looks
Oh
like
my
something I would
gosh.
never want to watch.
What? No.
Oh, so good.
Why? What's your like problem? Like, what would make you go? I don't really like that. Like, not up your alley. Like,
It's just I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's just that and like Rambo and like Indiana Jones. It's all and like it's like all in one. I wouldn't want to watch it.
Rambo.
I know.
Yeah, it's all that.
How did I not get that on the list? How did I not get Rambo on there?
I almost did, but I was like, it's a little too violent.
We probably wouldn't have been able to play that.
No, we definitely wouldn't.
No.
So are you not?
I'm like looking. Usually, when you get like a strike or something like that, YouTube sends you like an email that you got in trouble. I didn't even get an email that I'm in trouble.
Oh, just wait for it. I'm sure it's coming.
Way to be positive, Sammy.
Great job, Sammy.
Way to make Dad feel better.
I guess this could be the last video on the Dad Got This channel.
Hey, at least I got to be on it then. That's exciting.
I guess so.
Well,
Go out with a bang.
Now you got to get Sammy to do a live stream, and then we'll have to get her kicked off, and then I'll do my live stream, and I'll get kicked off. So we'll be like the three amigos.
Yay!
I was trying to tie it in.
That's okay. When I booted you, I was tying in Princess Diary.
I wonder if they edited it or something, because you can actually go look at that video right now. They didn't take it down.
Really?
Like part 1. Like I just clicked on the link. It loaded. Like that's so weird.
Wow, my mom got pissed.
Yeah, she got mad
playing that trailer. I'm sorry.
No, she got mad that I didn't want to watch Rambo.
Yeah, Mama Scadoo. Mama Scadooch.
No,
Mama Scadooch. She's awesome. Yeah, you give your daughter some heck.
Oh, trust me, she does.
Yeah, I know. My mom does too.
I think Disney Stranger has the quote of the night.
Drew ruined the moment. Oh.
What? What was it?
Drew.
Oh, hi.
Hi. What happened to Jamie? Oh my God.
Oh no, not again. Oh no, this is just like.
Oh.
Oh my God.
EOS. Hi.
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 I hit the wrong button.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh.
I thought you lost power, dude. No joke.
No.
I was like, not again.
I literally was trying to close a screen and it went leave broadcast studio. I'm like, no, I don't want to leave the broadcast studio. What are you talking about?
Welcome to the Dan Drew Show.
Welcome to the smoothest run show you have ever seen.
Part 2.
Maybe StreamYard. Maybe StreamYard got us in trouble and they said no. But then Kachita said it came back. Remember? She said,
yeah.
Well, and you're like, oh no, it's the old video.
Wow, now Dad got this.
This ruined the moment.
Now I ruined the moment.
Disney Stranger. That was awesome.
That is great.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh.
This is fantastic.
We're so over. This is fantastic. We're like
such a great night to be on here.
Oh, this is so perfect. I don't even know where we're at.
This is how we do it. You were on. Well, we started going off on a tangent about Rambo.
I did my Big Trouble in Little China, and then Sammy won't watch Rambo, which I do not understand.
Or Indiana Jones.
Oh my God, that hurts my soul.
No, because my brothers like.
Okay, I no Indiana Jones. I had to. I'm sorry, Sammy. You've lost it.
Oh,
I had to put you on timeout.
I had to
put you on timeout.
Yep.
You got put on timeout.
Oh, hang on. I'm having flashbacks of Diz Jabber's show of getting kicked out repeatedly. I always get kicked out. No, it's because most of the 80s movies that I watched were because of my brothers, and I either went one of which way. I either really loved them or I really hated them.
Okay, so you have the same reason that I won't watch Mary Poppins is the reason you won't watch Rambo.
Oh, yeah, I never heard why you wouldn't watch it. Why?
Because he's a baby.
My sister was in drama in high school, and she did every single play and musical you can think of. And I got dragged to see all of these musicals, Fiddler on the Roof, Guys and Dolls.
Okay, I get
other ones that I didn't want to remember the names of. That's the only two I can think of. Just so I hate musicals. Musicals are not my jam.
Yep.
And so they're like Mary Poppins. I'm like, this literally has no redeeming quality of a movie that I would want to watch. Like, sell me on Mary Poppins. Why would I watch Mary Poppins? What would make me interested in that movie?
Oh, Rocky either. Yeah, I won't watch that either. I've seen it, but
you stop. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
No.
You know what? You know what though, Jamie? I will not try to talk you into watching Mary Poppins, but what I will try to do is get you to watch.
I'm sorry, I couldn't.
Nico's really mad at you now.
You realize that, like, I'm half Italian, 50%.
So am I.
So to say you won't watch Rocky,
I've seen it.
I've
seen it lots of times.
A strike against your culture,
your humanity.
I watched The Godfather.
Rocky. Every Italian wanted to throw on a wife beater and be Rocky. I mean,
I've seen it lots of times. I just don't care to watch it again. Okay, I've seen it.
Well, see, Sammy, but Sammy, okay.
Yes, it's true.
I can understand the Rocky thing if you have seen it and you never want to watch it again, because there's two movies that I wish they never got made, because I had to watch them at least 100 times a piece because I have two older sisters. I had to watch I had to watch Grease and Dirty Dancing.
Yes, I was going to say Dirty Dancing, because Nico says nobody does that to Sammy, so I'm like, nobody puts baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. That's the thing, and I hate that I know that. I hate that I know that. And
yes,
it was too.
That's amazing. I love it.
Roadhouse. That is the Patrick Swayze movie. Dirty Dancing.
No, Dirty Dancing. That's garbage.
That is on our honorable mentioned list.
Yep.
And Roadhouse is the ultimate, like, guy movie.
Yeah. Roadhouse.
Totally could not play that trailer on here.
Oh, no.
Nico would have to cover his eyes and his ears and stick his head in a hole, because many things that are not appropriate would be going on in there. Just he does the three fingers, and he and if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to go any further.
No,
because apparently I don't have a channel anymore. I'm going to have to. Can somebody go check if Dad Had This is available? Because I need to. I have to change my name or something.
Did you see what my mom wrote?
Drew's out of the moment. What did she write? Shit, Sandy was always in the corner when she was little.
Okay, how come my chat is like behind? I don't have it.
Really?
I'm so glad she's not on camera, because she would start telling how I beat someone up in 5th grade or something.
Yes,
she'd start telling all
the stories. I want all of the stories. Give me all the stories.
We want all the good stuff.
I beat up a boy.
I apologize. I'm not ignoring you if you are in the chat and leaving a chat. Apparently StreamYard has like paused my chat. So the last comment I have is from like 6 minutes ago.
Really?
That's weird.
Yeah, it was Kachita Magic saying about YouTube.
Really?
That's the last thing I have in the little chat.
You're pretty behind. Yeah, because we have Justin, which is Nico, right?
Yeah.
I have thanks. That's the last thing I have.
All right. And Sammy's making faces.
My mom goes, her nickname was Balboa.
I like that.
Okay, in my defense, he deserved it.
Little Balboa.
Okay. I'm looking at Drew's list, and I think there's one movie we can play the trailer from out of the rest of Drew's list.
Oh,
so Drew,
man.
go ahead and give your other two that I don't think we can play, and then the last one I think we could. We'll play
Yeah. Okay. Two of my movies that apparently are probably inappropriate, at least for this platform.
Shocker.
Yeah. I'm just that kind of guy, I guess. I don't know. UHF, if you've ever heard of it. Have you guys seen
Classic. Love it.
Sammy, was that a no?
I've never heard of this.
Oh my God. Weird Al
Do you know who Weird Al Yankovic is?
Oh, that's why.
You don't know who Weird Al Yankovic is?
No, I know who he is. I don't like him.
She did, and then she was in disgust about it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, this is a fantastic movie that I forget the actor's name, but it really set him off from Seinfeld, the Kramer.
Oh.
Kramer, but I forget the guy's actual name. But anyway.
Hey, now I just got Spatula City just showed up.
Yeah, Spatula City, man.
Spatula City.
Oh my God.
Surprise, never seen it.
Wait, who has
it's
never
a good movie.
It's so
a good movie.
So funny.
It's so funny. I mean, like
the Wheel of Fish.
It's the oddest movie. Probably one of the oddest movies you would ever watch. You would look at it and go,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody gave them money to make this movie?
Yeah. But it's one of those cult classics.
I love it. I think it's a great movie.
I could watch it like a million times. And I actually did watch it like a million times as a kid because it's awesome. And there's a Rambo part in it, Sammy Scadoo.
Because Weird Al is like the perfect of satire. Like he's nailed that. Okay, now I've got 3 Spatula Cities. My chat is going crazy.
Yeah, no,
I got that
I do too. I do too.
I think you wrote it 3 times.
No, because you gotta say Spatula City.
Spatula City.
Spatula City.
Okay, now, I thought my chat was freaking out. I forgot part of the movie.
Oh wow, good job.
This has gone off the rails. There
were
rails.
I love this.
And we're somewhere over here.
We're near the rails. We're near the rails. So
thank God there's only like 4 people watching because this is ridiculous.
And 2 of them are my family.
Hey,
yes.
It's like a big family event. So the next movie I have is Trading Places,
which is a fantastic movie, and I think it is rated R, but the trailer seemed pretty safe, but I'm not going to even try it because knowing it's a rated R movie. Now, just so you guys all know, all of these that I'm playing are from YouTube. So I'm playing a YouTube clip in a YouTube show, and YouTube said, And I don't remember clicking anything that specifically said, this is a kids thing. I didn't say it was safe for kids. I didn't say it was not safe. I don't know what it defaults to when you create something in StreamYard, but I'm going to do the Dave Chappelle, and I didn't know I couldn't do that.
I didn't. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
So we will see if any of the Dad Got This Tech vlogs come up in the next couple days. If I still have my channel, we will see.
God can only hope, man.
But Trading Places, amazing movie.
Great movie.
So Eddie Murphy's just like he nailed it.
Spot on. And Dan Aykroyd, man. Dan Aykroyd. When he starts getting
Dan Aykroyd.
You like Dan Aykroyd?
Yeah.
That did not seem very convincing.
Eddie Murphy in the 80s and 90s was just a movie beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every movie was great.
He lost it when he started like doing like the Nutty Professor stuff and like the like it was just like it was gimmicky. It was just gimmicky, and I was like, nah, man.
He went family friendly. Like he tried to go completely family friendly. And
shame on him.
I know. Well, no, like, but it wasn't even family friendly. It was just like
those movies are good. Like Nutty Professor is a decent movie. It's a pretty good movie,
but not for him.
But
do you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Like the movies he was making, I'm like, anybody could have done that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, really, like there's so many people that you could have just put in a suit and kind of had them do that, and it would have probably got the same result. Where it's like Eddie Murphy, you know, when Eddie Murphy was like on his game, man.
I miss Eddie Murphy.
I do too.
There's a rumor that he was coming back. He was going to be doing a Netflix comedy special.
Really? He's going to wear the red suit?
Get back into stand-up. I guess people have been like begging for him to do it forever, but I guess he's stuck. Like he'll never win. Like if he comes back and he does an amazing Netflix special, people will still say it's not as good as Delirious or Raw.
Yeah. Well,
like he can't win.
No, but it's kind of like one of those things like Jerry Seinfeld coming back where it's like, I watched his, the special and it was like, okay, that was good, but that's not like your old stuff. You know what I mean? No, because you have that magic in a bottle. You can't get it back, but
yeah.
But Eddie Murphy's
old age.
Last movie.
Yeah, it is old age.
It's called old age.
Last movie I'm going to try and share.
Yes.
And I know this
this one's okay.
Completely family friendly. This is
yes.
as family friendly as family friendly gets.
And it couldn't be any cuter with the little.
It is.
It's so cute.
Right,
I love it.
Yes, family.
The residents of 817.
This is such a cute movie.
It really is.
I cry.
I do too.
Tenants are still in there.
Tonight, I'll have them out by tonight.
No, that's not
Nothing in this.
I got so
much.
Nothing.
Oh,
but a miracle.
That is the worst looking building I've ever seen.
Yeah, you think it'd be condemned.
Straight up.
A Matthew Robbins film.
Oh, Matty Robbins.
Why is there asterisks? Oh, it's because the battery's not included in the asterisk. Got it.
Oh, they're so cool.
Welcome to America.
These little robots, man. I wanted these little robots.
Yep, I did too.
Spaceships from a very small planet.
Like, look at that.
So adorable.
They really are.
Machines that reproduce themselves. I like being a family again. What the hell is that?
And that poor woman.
Oh, you said the H word. Are we
How
clear?
you got here? Or why you picked us?
Somebody's helping. Somebody's bringing them together.
Is that why you're here?
Oh my gosh.
Bobby.
It's just adorable.
I love it.
Batteries not included. Starring
Just brings back my childhood. I love it.
Mine too. Mine too. Like I remember with the little tiny one that gets put in the toilet. And then the guy picks it up and he's like working on it, dude. And you're like, oh my God. That is adorable.
Oh, the big guy was so sad when he had to let them go.
It's heartbreaking. But that's Steven Spielberg for you.
Who is actually really married?
What?
I don't know. My mom said they were actually really married.
The old couple.
Okay.
Oh, that's even sweeter.
It's Jessica Tandy, right? Isn't that the woman? The older woman?
Are they still alive?
Well, I think she died.
No.
I think she died like 2 years ago, if I remember correctly.
I think so, yeah.
I was gonna say
we are going to move on to Sammy's list.
Yeah, she might have family stuff.
Okay, I think Clue is safe. Do you guys think?
You just gave away my next one.
I know.
I didn't even get to say it.
I know.
He didn't even give you a clue.
I know.
Yeah.
I love Clue, and I rewatched it yesterday, and the music the entire time creeps me out, and I still fast forward through parts because it's still like my brother will torture me with the scenes that really bother me. I haven't been. It's when Yvette the maid dies, and someone's whispering to her.
Spoiler alert!
I know. I didn't know she died in it. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so this preview is PG. PG
there
has to be safe, right?
Well, back in the day, PG was like borderline R, man.
Yeah, because the other one didn't say it was an R-rated. We're gonna roll it.
Yeah,
we're doing it.
Go to the footage.
We're going to the videotape, people.
Let's go to the replay.
There is no videotape these days, but we all know what it is.
On the side of my face, breathing, breathless, heaving breaths.
Okay, here we go.
Dun, 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 dun.
Every person in this room has the perfect.
I love this game, by the way. This is a great game.
Murder.
Murder.
Only one of these suspects is the murderer.
He's so
Is it
creepy.
the timid Mr. Green?
He's screaming. Right in.
Or the militant Colonel Mustard?
That's deleted. That's not in the movie.
No?
Nope.
False advertisement.
Mrs.
Lies.
White, who helped her husband on his way.
What's a matter of life after death?
Is it dead?
Now that he's dead, I have a
Dead,
life.
I have a life.
Miss Scarlet, who's helped many men along the way.
Practice makes perfect.
Professor Plum, who's looking for a way.
I'm looking.
Mrs.
No idea what we're
Dear.
doing, but I am
Yes, he is.
I'm in to enjoy myself.
Did the butler do it?
I love it. I love how he explains it.
Yeah.
Paramount Pictures invites you to an evening of mystery.
Let us know. So excited.
In the movie that makes a scene of the crime. Clue.
I
It's
love
not
this
just a
movie.
game
Oh, it's a
anymore.
wonderful movie.
It's so
So good.
underrated.
I
It's
agree.
so
Oh, I agree.
creative,
Yeah.
too.
Ah, I
For
love
those of
how
you
they'll
who don't
show.
know how they do the multiple endings basically at the end of
Yes!
the movie.
That's It's
It
so
is-
good.
It is so creative the way they did that.
They based
Because it's
a
the
mo-
game.
They based a movie on the game, which that's ridiculous. No, because like the game's
And the
great. but-
game didn't have much. It had no plot to it really at all. It was
No.
literally just those things. You put a card in, you have to guess who's that got the card.
Yeah.
And they made this entire story they weaved
So
through it.
good.
And the characters
love-
are so unique. That's what I like.
Yes.
They really are
Yes.
very unique.
I love Mr. Green, the very last line of the
Oh,
movie.
live with
I'm
like
going
audience
home.
participation.
Yeah.
Yes, like kind of like they do
Oh.
with Rocky Horror Picture
Oh,
Show.
Yeah. Which,
Yes. Tim
now-
Curry.
Tim
Now-
Curry's amazing.
Oh, he is amazingly creepy, and I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
He's a creepy
Yeah.
guy. But like,
I
go
love
ahead.
the very last line in the movie where I'm going home to sleep with my wife because he was not. I love it. I cracked up when I heard that yesterday. I loved it. So good.
I love that movie. That's literally one of I watched that movie on. I've watched that I don't know how many times. It's
Where
so
Mrs.
good.
Where Miss White says flames on the side of my face. My mom put it in there because it's like our favorite quote. And Nico goes, "Nana, are you okay?"
He's
doesn't
worried
get
about
it.
his nana.
He really,
He's worried
really
about
is.
his nana.
well, hey, you know what? Kudos to
He's a
him.
good kid.
He's a good
He's a
kid. He
good
cares.
kid.
Maybe he was gonna
Yeah,
like
sometimes.
Taekwondo kick the fire out of your mom's head.
Nico, can you tell YouTube you were okay, that you weren't traumatized, and it's okay? Let me keep my channel. Call them. Let them know.
Yeah, yeah. It's totally fine. We made it through. You
Nico,
made
can
it
I
through.
convince you to watch Clue? That would be awesome. That's such a
It's
good movie.
It's a great movie, and
Oh
it's
my gosh. It's
and
a
it's that
great movie.
90-minute. You know, it's like a 90-minute movie, which is
It's
a
a
good
quick,
amount of
easy
time.
watch.
Yeah.
And the fact they do that cut at the end,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
So I downloaded it just to rent it on iTunes because I have it on DVD somewhere. But at the end, where Tim Curry is saying, Miss Peacock, you gave it up because of what you said about the recipe. A monkey's brain, more commonly known in something cuisine. I can't say it. I know. Blah, blah, blah. Well, what they didn't do.
Dad!
I know, really.
Mumble
What?
now.
What they didn't do was show her saying it. So if someone's renting this on iTunes, they deleted that part where she says that. He goes and says, "Oh, you said it." And I'm like, why do you do that? Don't cut out a line if you're going to repeat it later in the movie. I
Right.
hate that.
Because then it
So-
doesn't mesh
doesn't-
up.
It
It's
doesn't
like
mesh.
Harry Potter. It's like Harry Potter
Oh.
where they give him the mirror and you don't know why he has it. I'm like,
He's
okay, that
never
was
seen
good.
the Harry Potter movies.
Oh my
No,
god.
I know. I'm on Harry Potter 3. I'm on Harry Potter.
Thank
no.
God.
Well,
You're
no,
catching up.
I finished 3. I'm on 4 now. Sorry.
Well,
got
I
a
didn't
little-
tell you what it was and how it happened, but yeah, they don't explain it. I'm like, okay, good. You just ruined storyline, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
I feel
Ugh.
very passionate about that.
No, and I
Okay.
get that. I get that.
Yeah.
I get your
It's
anger.
a long trailer, and I'm pretty sure it's okay, but I'm scared.
Which one?
Are you
which-
going to allow me to say it?
No, this one's. I was gonna play one off my list.
Oh, okay.
You
So
guys
do
should
I
be
get to
safe.
say one of
sure.
yours?
I got. Well, one's kind of a scary movie, but I think it's still fine. But this one, okay. Do you guys think that the Cannonball Run I know it's an R-rated movie, I think.
I wouldn't risk it.
For language.
I've never seen it.
I don't think there's any bad language in the trailer.
If you're asking advice, I would just say no. I'm just saying.
If you're doubting yourself, Jamie, yeah.
Yeah. When in doubt, don't do it.
That's right. Mrs. White Scadoo in the moment.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. But the Disney Stranger wrote
I
it.
know.
Okay, hold on.
Mrs. White.
I'm going to play it here on the side. You guys can hear this because I'm going to play it and pre-screen it. You can't see it. I'm playing it for me while we talk about other stuff. So I can know if it's going to be safe. I'll rewatch it. Okay, let's talk about one of the next movies, which is as wholesome as can be. Okay, no, we can't play this.
13 seconds in, and no.
2 seconds in, there's a screen, and it's a visual that I don't think would be appropriate.
No.
There you go.
But it's on
I can't
YouTube.
wait to go watch it.
It's on YouTube.
They show a lot of things on YouTube, like a lot.
Let's say, okay, Farrah Fawcett is in this movie. Cannonball Run is one of literally my all-time top favorite movies because I'm a car guy. And it's like it's an illegal car race across the country, and you've got Burt Reynolds and oh my gosh, I can't think of his name. Dom DeLuise, and they're a team, and they take like an ambulance across country because that way they won't get pulled over. That was like their this is based on a real story.
Really?
This is actually based on a real story. The Cannonball Run across the country is a real race, and there's actually legitimate records for it and things like that.
That's crazy.
And so this one guy who set the original record, this is based on the story of him doing it. He took it. He did it in an ambulance because he thought basically I can go hauling, and they're not going to mess with me
because I'm an ambulance. I got places to be.
So, the bloopers at the end of Cannonball Run are legitimately probably some of the funniest things you will ever watch. At the end of the movie, between Dom DeLuise and Burt Reynolds, the two of them couldn't keep a straight face. Like, I don't know how they filmed that movie.
Yeah.
Because they cracked up every 4 seconds. They made each other laugh. And just like, it was hilarious. But the reason I paused and said, maybe we shouldn't. So Farrah Fawcett, I think, is in the movie, and she plays one of the characters. And the very first scene of the trailer is her in this like white sweater, and it's really thin. And I'll leave it at that. And I was like,
yeah,
probably can't play that now that I think about it.
Well, that was wise pre-screening it. Maybe we should have thought about that. Yeah.
Like I said, when in doubt, don't do it.
Yeah.
I watched these before, and I didn't think about it that way. Like I was just like, they're on YouTube; they should be okay.
Yeah.
Was my thought process. If it's on YouTube and it's got 1 million views,
yeah.
Okay, they show Game of Thrones scenes on YouTube, very visual scenes. So.
Yeah, but I think you have to you got to hit I'm 18 years old or whatever to actually watch them. You know what I'm saying? You have to verify. Whereas on this platform that we are, maybe Jamie, that you don't have it set you have to be 18.
It's like this is for, but I didn't hit anything, or maybe it knows my age and it's just like, oh, this is appropriate for you because you're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm watching another trailer right now to pre-screen it. So far, I'm like 30 seconds in and I'm safe.
No, but I'll tell you though, it's crazy. Like Goonies, for example, I think it's rated PG. If you watch that movie, I don't think it should be rated. Nowadays, that would not be rated PG. No way. No way.
Oh, with all the cussing? Yeah.
Cussing and all the, kind of parts with the blender when he's going to stick the...
Oh.
Like I'm just saying, that's something that
that's my favorite scene.
Oh, I love it. But I'm saying, if you show a 7-year-old that, they're probably going to get a little wigged out, and that's not PG.
I loved it.
I love what?
So far, I think this one.
I love it. I have to watch
scary, but I think it's okay.
So
So
Give me
okay,
such anxiety.
Justin, which is not Justin, which is Nico.
Yeah.
Don't like scary movies. You might not want to watch this.
Oh, he doesn't. Nico, like, close your eyes.
Nico, close your eyes.
I'm going to give it the 10 seconds because there is a 10-second delay. Okay, and I'm going to let you know, Sammy. Here, I'm talking about The Lost Boys.
Yeah, baby.
Which is an amazing
I just watched it
movie.
I just watched it.
And there's like
today.
one scene that looked a little bit scary. That's the only thing I have any worry about. Now, it is an R-rated movie, by the way. But the trailer is not a red band trailer, so.
And we got Corey Haim. We got Corey Haim in here.
Yep. We got the Coreys.
The Coreys.
The Coreys.
Disney Stranger throwing some knowledge.
Goonies was before
Goonies was
PG-13.
before they made PG-13 as a rating.
But I'd almost put that as R with the language.
No,
you know?
Goonies isn't R.
Well, R. Well, it is if there's pirates in it.
It's the Attack of Eddie Munster.
All right, here we go.
I have that guy's autograph.
This movie's also amazing too.
Oh, look at him dance.
Oh, he was into it.
Have just moved to Santa Carla, California.
Santa Carla.
They're about to
Star.
discover its secret.
This was such a great movie.
Unusual about
The
Santa
Frog
Carla.
Brothers.
No, it's pretty cool.
Yes.
If you're a Martian.
Or a vampire.
When he says it.
Oh, vampire.
Kiefer Sutherland was so creepy in this movie.
He's scary. He just scares the crap out of me.
He's legitimately scary in this movie.
I'm your brother, Sammy. Help me.
What are you, the flying nun?
What's happening, Star? Get yourself a good sharp stick.
I love the dangly earrings from the 80s.
Yes.
It's so
It
awesome.
looks so 80s.
Oh, it really does.
When a vampire bites it, it's never a pretty sight.
Michael McConaughey! That part. The little kid was a little bit scary. And that was my word.
And that part.
A little
Love it.
scary.
Oh.
I still can't watch the scene where he goes out to get Nanook, and it still gives me so much anxiety. Like I can't watch it.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't. Nope.
The Frog Brothers. That's right. They're the best. The Frog Brothers. I would watch a Frog Brothers movie.
Yes.
It was amazing. Too bad one of them is dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
But,
And
I
the
was
whole
literally
story of him and
yeah.
bad.
I was literally watching Lost Boys today at work because that's what I did at work today. So one of the instructors walks in. He's 17. He's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "Lost Boys," and he goes, "Oh, what's that?" So I was like, "Oh, you know Corey Haim?" He goes, "No," and I go, "Do you know Corey Feldman?"
That?
Yeah, I said, "Do you know Corey Feldman?" So he goes, "No, who's that?" I go, "Did you watch Goonies?" He goes, "Yeah." Then I had to explain Goonies because he didn't know who was who, and I go, "You know Thanos?" And he goes, "Yeah." And I go, "That's the older brother. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing?" Sean Astin. He goes, "Who's that?" And I go, "Stranger Things, Bob Newby." And I'm like, why do I feel so old?
Because we are old
Have
now.
you seen The Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right.
God, he's just.
What's
and then
Lord of the
Corey
Rings?
Haim, yeah, Corey Haim. I knew there was no going. Like I couldn't do it. But then
Oh my
I go,
God.
Kiefer Sutherland. He goes, "Oh, I've heard of him. I've heard of him." I was like, get in the pool, get out of my face. I'm not helping you with covers. Do it by yourself. Bye, Felicia.
Did you put him on timeout?
I'm done.
Did you put him on timeout? I should put him
No,
on
I gave him
timeout.
a write up, but
Yeah, take that. Don't know your.
All right, we're moving on to
actors.
another one. We're just moving through these. I'm moving on to one from Sammy's list. I know this is as family friendly gets.
yes.
It
I'm
better
just
not
gonna
be Grease.
play it.
Masters of the Universe.
No.
Right? Yes, that's the order.
Yeah,
You
but
gave
I'm
me the
going out
order.
of order.
Oh,
I'm
he's going out of it. He messed you up.
Tell me
I
that.
was going
He
to
messed
save
up.
Masters because it's so bad that we were going to do that one near the end because it's a train wreck.
You're mean.
We're going.
E.T.
We're going as wholesome and family friendly as you can get.
In 1975, he directed Jaws.
I love the voiceover.
He directed Close Encounters of the Third Kind. In one, he directed Raiders of
What
the
are you
Lost Ark.
doing? Oh.
Oh, come on,
I
Sammy.
Now,
didn't get it.
It's your
Steven
movie.
Spielberg brings us E.T.
Whatever.
the Extraterrestrial.
I'm putting her on timeout.
Hold. Thank
I'm
you.
putting her on timeout.
We will
She didn't
witness
even know the phone
the
home. The
arrival,
finger with the phone home.
Oh.
Sammy, really?
the search,
I dislike you so much.
the desertion,
When I do a StreamYard, I'm going to cut you off
the
constantly.
fear, the discovery,
Like, this trailer is weird.
the
No, it
friendship,
really is weird. It doesn't really explain much.
It explains nothing of the movie,
secret.
which is actually kind of cool because it doesn't
The
ruin
love.
the movie like trailers today do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the warning, the signal,
Love it.
Like, it's just like
mystery.
he's just saying things. He's like,
the
breakfast.
danger,
The danger. A house. The darkness. The
I
darkness.
love
the
that.
intrusion,
A window.
The
the
intrusion.
wonderment,
This kid's
the
sweatshirt.
enchantment.
How is it that
The
kid
hope.
the wonderment?
The connection has been made.
Oh.
Universal Pictures presents Steven Spielberg, E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
And I gotta say something after regarding this movie. Oh my goodness, that music for me,
So amazing.
it just
So
it
good.
like goes in. You know, it's just like, oh, I get goosebumps. I really do.
Yeah.
Like,
The blanket
They
that
still
is
have that ride at Universal.
Yeah.
okay, and that was what I wanted to talk about real quick,
be.
real quick. So, I remember growing up as a little kid, seeing the Universal Studios, like living in Maine, and seeing like Universal Studios, and I'd see it'd be like the new ET ride, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to go on that. I want to go on that for years, and then never got to go to Universal. And then like a month and a half ago, I ran like a little kid to the ET ride. I went on that thing. It blew my mind. Like
Awesome.
I was just like, it was exactly, it was everything I wanted it to be. And it just like brought me back to the movie and my childhood. And I was like, oh
Right.
my God, it was just
So good.
so good.
That ride's still there, huh?
It's still there and it's still like,
It's still amazing. That blanket that they wrap around him and he's in the bicycle, we used to call that the Sammy blanket because I had the exact same one. That was like my blankie. So I called mine the ET blanket and we watched it, called that the Sammy blanket.
that's awesome.
Oh, so cute.
See the little connections in life.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. It
It's
just
those
brings back your
little,
childhood.
those little tiny things that just make you, oh my God, like that music. Like I just remember hearing
Yes.
that music in my childhood, and I'm like, oh, and it was E.T. That was the
They
big
had
thing.
such good music like that for movies. They really
Yes.
did in the 80s.
Yeah.
So good. And it's just like you hear it and you just feel that sense of nostalgia. You
Yep.
feel like you're a little kid again.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah.
Yes.
You get
Now-
all the feels.
Okay. The last movie that's on my list, I just watched the trailer and we can't play.
See, I'm not as bad. You're just as bad as me. Good.
Caddyshack.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And I don't know if it's because the
Yeah.
one I pulled,
No.
it has a scene of them in the bed, and it didn't seem quite appropriate.
Mm.
But
Oh yeah. In the beginning.
Caddyshack is legitimately the ultimate quotable movie to me.
Yep.
There is so much good thing between Rodney Dangerfield and Bill Murray, the two of them,
The Dalai Lama.
the Dalai Lama scene, that speech.
It's the best, dude. It's the best.
I love that speech.
Right.
I wonder if you could actually play that. No, I'm not gonna do it.
No, you should try. See if you
Please
can
don't.
just find that clip. See if you can just find that clip. That'd be awesome.
I don't
dude.
think he curses in that one.
No, he doesn't. It's just all straight. We'll check it, but I mean, we'll have that.
Check it.
We'll have that going for us, which will be nice.
We have that going for us.
We'll have a part 3.
Which is nice. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have a part 3.
Part 17.
Really?
All
But
right,
oh my
hold on.
god. But yeah, E.T. man.
I'm gonna see if you can play that. Let's see. I'm playing it now. I'm going to see if it's safe.
Please, God, be safe.
Please don't curse. Because it's literally the funniest scene.
Oh, hands down. And like you said, it's all ad-libbed.
Improv.
Or improv.
Like
improv
the whole thing.
I love when movies do that. That's like my favorite thing.
Yeah.
It's not scripted. I love it.
No, I haven't seen the E.T. holiday commercial.
I have not either.
Oh, that was so amazing. It was so good.
I might have to look for it.
Wait,
You
is this a
have
commercial? A commercial
Yes.
or a...
No, but it has Elliot in it.
Oh,
and he's an adult. It is like it brings back like that feeling of the movie. They did a really good job on it. I was like, oh my God, you get emotional. Yeah, it's so good.
Might have to try to pull that up too, Jamie. If we have time.
It's a long
if we
one.
have
It's
time.
a long one, yeah.
Oh, is it? It's a long commercial?
I think it's like 4 or 5 minutes, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
But it's so good. Oh yeah, it's the Xfinity commercial.
It's an Xfinity. I've never heard of it. I'm going to have to Google it.
Yeah, I haven't either.
So good. Just makes me cry just thinking about it.
Okay.
4 minutes.
Bill Murray's speech is safe.
Yes.
There are no curses in it.
Now,
Nothing
Sammy,
inappropriate.
do you like Caddyshack? Are you a Caddyshack?
I haven't seen it in so long, so you have to refresh my memory. I probably haven't seen it as an adult.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Here we go. This to me,
So I jump
the fact
ship
that
in
this
Hong
is
Kong, and I make my way
ad-lib.
to Tibet. And I get down at the looper at a course over there in Himalayas. A looper? A looper. You know, a caddy, a looper. Jack. But I don't want to play Jack.
So young.
I know.
Yeah.
The Dalai Lama
himself.
Dark son of the Lama. The flowing robe, the grace, bald. Striking.
Bald.
I'm on a first tee, and I give him the driver. He hauls off and whacks one. Big hitter. The Lama. Long.
Just the idea of the Dalai Lama playing
Into
golf.
a 10,000 foot
In his robe.
base of his glacier. You know what the Lama says?
No.
Gunga galunga. Gunga gunga la gunga.
Gunga,
So we
gunga,
finish
gunga.
18, and he's gonna stiff me. And I say, "Hey, Lama, hey,
Ooh.
how about a little
Poking the
something,
kid with
for the effort?"
I know.
And he says, "Oh, there won't be any money, but when you die, on your deathbed, you will receive total consciousness."
What?
So I got that going.
So I got that going for me. Which is nice.
I love him.
Which is
I love
nice.
how he talks like this the whole time. How do you
Oh
do
my
that?
gosh.
Oh,
All of the.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny. I haven't seen that in
I
so
love
long.
that movie.
Oh,
I love that movie. That if you want to watch, like if you've seen that movie and you haven't watched it, there is a documentary about the making of that movie.
oh my God. So
That is as good, if not better, than the movie itself.
yeah.
The things that went on during the
Oh.
filming of that
I
movie.
can only imagine.
It was a mess and a party.
It was a mess. This was like the height of all of their popularity, like with Chevy Chase in Saturday Night Live and Bill Murray. So they were like super popular. And I mean, there was things that were being smoked and stuff. And like, oh my God. The fact that they even were able to make that movie. And the whole time, like this was Rodney Dangerfield's very first movie. He had never done a movie before. He'd only done stand-up. And like the entire time he's giving all his lines, he thinks he's bombing.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm giving the worst performance ever. This is terrible. And like after every take, he would like go up to the director and be like, was that any good? Was it good? That was good for you? And like they wouldn't answer
Good for
him.
you.
Yeah. I wouldn't
So
answer.
They weren't
Oh,
answering
so
him.
sad.
So he's thinking, I'm bombing. And the reason they weren't answering him is because they were laughing too hard. They couldn't answer him because they were too hard laughing and trying not to ruin the takes of him doing his lines because he was cracking the entire crew up. And he thinks he's bombing, and they're trying not to laugh because you can't laugh during the take because it'll ruin the take. So he's doing the line, and he's getting nothing. He's used to doing
Oh
stand-up.
right, yeah, get feedback, getting the
Deliver your
feedback.
line, you hear the laugh, you go off of that, and you know you're doing good. So he's thinking, I'm bombing. I'm bombing. Why am I bombing? And meanwhile, he's like killing the entire room. They're telling him, no, you're hilarious.
Dude, we're trying not to mess up the scene that you're in, man.
You're in because
That's funny.
And he's just making stuff up and go, oh my God. The making of that movie is just worth a watch alone.
Absolutely. Finding Bill Murray passed out on the golf course.
Oh my gosh.
And the little gopher.
Oh yeah.
Right.
That's all right.
Nobody worry about me. Like he had that little gopher dance.
That was Lindsey Buckingham who sang that song, right? Wrote that song?
Really?
I believe so. No. Wait, no. I take that back. I think it's Kenny Loggins. I think it's Kenny Loggins.
I think it's Kenny Loggins.
I think it's Kenny Loggins. Sorry. I've been listening to Fleetwood Mac lately. That's a whole nother story. But I'm that.
I can't believe you admitted that.
Are you kidding me? No, I real quick tangent. Forever, I was like, I hate Fleetwood Mac. I hate it.
Tangent.
I'm like, I don't want to listen to Fleetwood Mac. And then a boss years ago, my boss Chris, he heard me talking smack about Fleetwood Mac, and he goes, "Dude, have you ever heard Rumors, the album?" And I was like, "No." He goes, "Here you go." Brought it in the next day. He's like, "Here you go.
Nice.
Go home and listen to that, and then you tell me that you hate Fleetwood Mac."
Rumors is good.
And then I came back, and I went, "Yeah, you're right. I was wrong." but like for me, that album is incredible. But yes, I will admit to liking something, Sammy. I'm not scared. Okay,
E.T. Holiday Xfinity.
Sorry, that was my tangent. That was my Fleetwood Mac tangent.
I've seen that. I do remember seeing the E.T. ad. It was a newer. I thought it was an old commercial he was talking about.
Oh.
It's the new one with the kid grown up. Yeah, that thing made me in the feels, man. That one.
Totally. It makes you cry.
Oh yeah.
Well,
I'll play it. I found it.
I'll try not to cry.
The last movie, and I saved this one for last.
What, Masters of the Universe?
Everybody on our list. Yes. And it's completely safe to play.
Yes, it is.
I pre-screened it. But this movie is total and utter garbage.
Wowza.
It is a bad movie amongst bad movies.
Yes.
And there is only one man who dares challenge you.
They didn't have guns in freaking He-Man space guns. No.
Good point.
A battle that will finally be fought.
And where did Rubberface come from?
Across the face.
Skeletor just didn't look like Skeletor to me.
Of Earth.
Strickland,
yeah. He'll be forever known as Strickland.
He'll be forever Strickland.
I think I'm going to need some backup.
Looking for Marty McFly, man.
No.
Where did laser guns come from?
Well, I think they're like stormtroopers or something, dude. I don't know.
I love it.
What, hoverboards? None of this was from He-Man.
That's why it's amazing.
And he's the emperor with the lightning hand?
Yeah.
They have come to Earth. Dolph Lundgren
with the sparkle
as
fingers?
Frank Langella as Skeletor.
But he doesn't look like
Skeletor. Have the powers to be masters of the universe.
No.
Live
no.
Now, Sammy. No, Sammy.
Yes.
Sammy. Okay, so here's the real question. Did you like the toys He-Man as a child? Was that a part of your childhood, or was it like just, this movie was just a thing you watched and you enjoyed it?
This was one of the movies that my brothers watched so much that I ended up watching it. I had no interest in He-Man whatsoever. It was just one of those movies that you just watch a bunch of times, and I just always loved it.
All right, fair enough. See, for me, no, but it's one of those things where like I grew up with He-Man. I had the toys. I had the little comic book thing to read, and like Castle Grayskull. Like I was all about it. And then I remember like all knowing the characters, knowing the whole, like you're saying, Dad, like there was no gun, there was no guns, there was no
guns.
So then I watched it and I was like, first of all, that doesn't look like Skeletor.
No,
like doesn't look like Skeletor.
The rubber face guy.
Nope. I remember what he looked like. I remember what he looked like because my brother had a puzzle and he put it together. It was like Grayskull and Skeletor. So I knew when we watched the movie that it didn't look the same. So I knew that.
No. He-Man and Castle Grayskull.
Whichever Castle. Yes, I'm talking about Castle Grayskull, but he had a puzzle that had both Skeletor and Castle Grayskull on it. So I knew when I went
She-Ra on Netflix is actually pretty good.
I like She-Ra. I like I said, I think I said it before. I always have a tough time when you take like
when you gender swap them.
Yeah, like doesn't matter if it's girl to guy or guy to girl or whatever. There's something kind of lame.
I've never done girl to guy. Like I don't think it's ever gone that way, Drew.
No,
I don't think there's been a Wonder Man. Like they didn't have Wonder Woman. Or like, you know what, we need Wonder Man.
Oh, that's true.
Put him in the outfit.
Okay, or maybe
I don't think it's ever gone the other way.
No, it probably hasn't. But I'm just saying, like, even if they did that, like, you know what I mean? Either way, it's like it just seems real lame to me. Where it's like we're gonna have She-Hulk. I'm like, what? No, you have Hulk. You don't have She-Hulk. But
I was just gonna say that.
What, the She-Hulk?
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. I was going to say She-Hulk.
Because that's the one that I always go to that just irritates me.
There's a Marvel show coming for that on Disney Plus, supposedly.
It's a cartoon, right?
Yeah, it's getting its own live action show.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those Disney Plus Marvel series. Is going to be She-Hulk. Speaking of Marvel nerding it out.
Do it.
Did you hear the rumor?
Tell me.
What?
Tell me.
Made me like super happy.
Tell me.
Netflix. The Netflix Marvel shows when they first came out to me were amazing. Daredevil. If you ever just want a good watch, go back and watch the Daredevil series.
Saw the first season.
Because it's amazing. Like just the way he does the fighting and everything about it is so gritty and so real.
Yeah.
And then each season they did a one take scene where they do an extremely long fight scene in one take.
Really?
And just the filmmaking, without any cuts on the camera or anything. Like the camera moves around with him and he does it. There's a scene where he fights in like a hallway and stairs, and he fights like 30 dudes, and it's like a couple minute scene, and it's done in one take.
Wow, man, that's crazy.
Like they start the camera, they start all the choreography, they start doing it and he just keeps going the whole time, and they never cut the camera.
That's insane, man.
And once you know that and you watch that scene, you're like, wow.
Then you start looking for mistakes. Sorry. Yeah. Hey, he didn't realize. No, that's amazing though, dude. Yeah, go the other way.
I love the Daredevil series.
I couldn't get into it. I watched the whole first season, but I struggled watching it.
Oh, it's so good.
I loved Daredevil. Flash was okay, but that's DC. But
DC.
The Punisher.
The Punisher's good.
Not the first one. The second one, it was like whatever. And I also watched Iron Fist. Did you watch Iron Fist?
It got a lot of hate, but I actually thought it was pretty good.
I enjoyed it, and then I got to the end, and then I was like, "They're not coming out with any more? Are you kidding me?"
That's when everything started getting canceled.
Yeah, they just.
But now, because it's been long enough, the way that those Netflix contracts were structured was there was a 2-year window between the cancellation and when Marvel themselves got the rights to those characters to do whatever they want with them.
Oh, okay.
That 2-year window is coming up on Daredevil.
Oh, nice.
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man gets in a little bit of trouble at the end, and he's going to need a lawyer. They're saying
that
Matt Murdock is going to make his introduction into the MCU as Spider-Man's lawyer.
That's
actually cool.
As long as it's
That's
not
really cool.
just not Ben Affleck, please.
It's not the Ben Affleck version. It's the Charlie Cox version, which I thought he nailed that character.
He was great.
It was perfect. So supposedly, him is going to be in there, and he's going to be the lawyer, and that's how they're going to introduce him into the MCU. Because the people over at Marvel loved him in that character as much as everybody else did.
Right. They just couldn't do anything with it because of the Netflix contract.
The 2-year moratorium. They're not allowed to use any of those characters. And I thought Jessica Jones was boss too, man.
That was pretty good.
She was tough, man. And the first season with the Kilgrave, the guy who used to be Doctor Who, he was a fantastic villain. Amazing villain. This has nothing to do with 80s movies.
I didn't even get to go on my tangent about Ghostbusters. Okay. So remember when the gargoyle comes out at Lewis and Lewis goes running out of his apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's like the captain on the demo dogs. Yeah. The captain always goes down with the ship. He left everybody in there and shut the door, left them in the apartment with it. But then he goes out to like that restaurant and it's on the glass and he's trying to like get them in. They ignore him. It's like karma. That was karma. You left all your guests in that room to die. You shut the door behind you. I was like, that was karma. But why didn't anybody else move? Nobody else tried to go out the door. I was like, you're a bunch of idiots.
Well, there you go. That's karma in itself for being an idiot. For being an idiot.
Yeah, right. I'm watching that today. I refreshed my memory on that one. I was like, what a bunch of morons.
Zool.
Yeah.
Zool.
Are you the gatekeeper? Are you the gatekeeper?
The fact that they came up with the ending with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man to me is one of the
most amazing
creative things you could have ever thrown at the end of the movie. They're like, what did you think of? He's like, I'm sorry. And here comes the big Stay Puft. It's so epic.
But it's funny. Growing up, I used to think the name of that was the State Puff Marshmallow Man. No, because I had never even heard of the brand up in Maine. We don't have Stay Puff.
No, I didn't know. I thought that was a brand they made up. I didn't realize it was a real brand.
Yeah, it's an actual brand, which I didn't know.
But dude, I love that. It's so funny with that. So great.
I know. I just watched that, refreshed my memory on that today. I was like, that's such a good movie.
I love 80 movies. I could watch them pretty much on.
This just gave me an excuse all week, to watch it.
I could pretty much like live my entertainment life with like rewatching 80s, 90s, and Marvel movies.
Yes,
and Star Wars. Like if literally there's enough hours of entertainment in those items alone, where I could just be happy if that was all I was allowed to watch.
Dude, just 80s movies alone. If you just think of the ones that you haven't seen, never even heard of. You know what I mean? Like, on top of the ones that you know anyway.
Like the ones that get the channel taken down. Those are awesome movies.
I'm telling you, I that's my homework to both of you. You got to watch Hollywood Shuffle.
I will watch it. I like Hollywood Shuffle.
You have to. Oh, come on,
If you go 70s for inappropriate movies, Blazing Saddles.
Oh my, dude, that
is a movie you could never make in today. Ever. And I have a terrible sense of humor.
What is his name? Who is in that one? What is his name?
Richard Pryor.
No, it's not. That's not Richard Pryor. It's
Oh no.
Blazing Saddles is Gene Wilder.
Okay.
He plays the kid.
I keep wanting to say Tom Selleck for some reason. I just
no, it's
like
Gene
that's
Wilder.
not his name. Yeah, I was like, that's not his name.
Literally, like you could not make that movie today.
No.
There are so many
lines that are crossed.
Appropriate jokes and lines and. Like they took a line, they wrote a line in the sand, and then they like jumped over the line, and stepped on the line, and then lit the line on fire, and just kept going.
That's like you, how you're a pot stirrer. You're the one who brought the pot out and put all the ingredients in, and just you did it yourself. Sounds like you.
So there's Blazing Saddles, and then in our honorable mentions list is Spaceballs.
Yes.
Because honestly,
Oh
there
my
is enough
God.
in Spaceballs to little. And being a Star Wars fan, a lot of people, you'd think you'd get them upset.
Oh my
You
God.
did it so well.
That's
that
what it is.
You didn't upset the Star Wars fans. Disney girls are here. Hey,
Disney girl.
you missed it. Drew ruined the show.
I ruined
We had
the
to
show.
start the show over again.
Drew ruined the moment.
Drew ruined the moment, and we had to start it again.
Comb the desert, yeah.
Comb the desert.
I love it. I love they got a hair pick.
Yeah, it's like a little hair pick. Oh my God! And any person who's ever been in a car has used ludicrous speed, right?
Oh yeah, ludicrous speed, dude.
The fact that it's actually a button inside Teslas, like that Tesla named a feature in his car ludicrous speed.
Did they really?
That movie.
Is that really? No way, really?
Yeah,
That's
there's
awesome.
there's a thing you can enable in like the original Tesla, the P90DS or whatever, something crazy number, where you can actually set it to ludicrous mode, which basically is it diverts all the power to making the car fast as opposed to anything else.
Yeah,
and it makes it like a freaking rocket ship.
Wow.
And he named it ludicrous mode after Spaceball.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Now I want to own a Tesla just for that.
I just want to own a Tesla in general because they're awesome.
Yeah. Oh.
But I mean, I have like going plaid. I mean, come on. They've gone plaid.
I gotta watch that again because I haven't seen that in so
It's got
long.
Michael Winslow in it.
Oh my God. That's who it was.
Noises.
That's who we were trying to think of. Michael Winslow the other day. No, but
he's at the radar screen. He's like, all the bleeps and bloops are gone. They're like, the what? He's like, the bleeps and the bloops, the bloop, bloop. He's doing the sound. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, I don't have any bongs. They're like, what? Bongs? And may the Schwartz be with you.
Be with you. Oh my gosh.
I love
That's such a good movie.
I love it when Rick Moranis, when he's trying to look at the what do you call it? Like the radar, and he's like, well, where? And he's like, sir, that's the coffee machine. He's like, oh yeah, I want a cup of coffee.
Yeah, his helmet is like gigantic on Rick Moranis' head. Oh my God, I just want to go watch that movie again.
I have to go watch it.
Oh,
it's so good.
What was your favorite 80s Christmas movie?
Oh.
Was Lampoon's Christmas in the 90s? I think that
was 89.
I think it was
89.
It was 80s.
If that makes it in the 80s, then that's it, hands down. That's my favorite Christmas movie.
I liked Gremlins, but National Christmas Vacation is my favorite one. But hey, Nico. But yeah, I mean, it's my favorite, but I also really like Gremlins.
Wow. See, I would never think Gremlins would be
because it's set at Christmas.
My general Christmas movie, like a Christmas movie, I say I will pick Vacation. But my favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. Because I will throw down
Die Hard with
people that Die Hard is a Christmas
to me.
There are two types of people in this world. There are people who think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, and then there are people who are wrong. That's the only two types of people there are in this world.
But what? Okay, I never got into this, but what is it that makes it a Christmas movie? I just have never known.
It's
so
Christmas.
Explain to me.
He's going to his wife on Christmas Eve, and they're having a Christmas party in the Nakatomi Plaza. It's set on Christmas Eve.
Yeah,
it's the night before Christmas. I mean,
but Sammy, you got to understand.
There's gifts in there.
But Sammy, you have Gremlins.
No, that's not why I'm laughing.
Oh, okay.
I'm just laughing because he is so convicted. He's so passionate about it. That's why I'm laughing.
I am super passionate about this.
He was very passionate about why he told me it's a Christmas movie.
I've had people tell me that it's not a Christmas movie.
Yeah. I mean, I said Gremlins because it's set at Christmas, so I understood your reasoning, but I just loved how passionate you were about it. That was amazing.
See, I don't have any Christmas movie I watch. it's not like borderline. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like it's an actual Christmas movie. Like I love Christmas Story.
Yeah, when was that? I was
Yeah,
going to ask. When was that made?
Christmas, I think that was 86, maybe.
Yeah, that's got to be in the 80s. Yeah,
Like 85, 86. And obviously Lampoons. And then there's another one that I love, but I don't know if it's 90 or like 88, 89 is Scrooged with Bill Murray.
Scrooged with Bill Murray. Excellent movie.
So good. So good. So
Pretty
funny.
much most of Bill Murray's movies are funny.
I don't think anyone except for Lost in
Anything with
Translation.
Bill Murray in it, honestly.
Groundhog's Day.
Lost in Translation is a little bit.
Love it.
Groundhog's Day to me is a masterpiece.
It is. Well, it's written by
masterpiece.
Groundhog
Ramis,
Day.
I think?
Yeah, Harold Ramis. Yeah,
Harold
man.
Ramis.
Wrote
Yeah.
that, directed it. I think he directed it too.
Watch that step. It's a doozy.
Doozy.
Chili. That must be Italian.
It must be Italian. I have so many Christmas ornaments that are Christmas Story. So
You
many.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love that movie.
To me,
I own the
Groundhog Day
leg
is
lamp.
legitimately like a masterpiece in filmmaking.
Yes.
The way they do everything with that is just awesome. Like the little ground where he's got the groundhog is driving, and at one point he's like, "Don't drive angry." Driving the car.
I love it when Bill Murray realizes after that dude, he knows the dude's going to come up and ask him to buy life insurance for like the 900th time. And he looks at him and he's like, "Hey, I don't know what you're doing after this, but do you want to go get something to eat?" And he like hugs him. and he's like, "I got to go."
It's so the premise of it is amazing, and the way they did it. And
I want to know. I want to know how they did that. So you know what I'm saying? Like obviously they had to record it over and over again and make sure all the shots were like
lined up the same.
Funny.
Insane, man.
And I hear Bill Murray is legitimately like one of the coolest dudes out there, just in Hollywood in general.
Yeah, just a cool guy.
So many stories of him, like he crashed weddings. Like he would crash weddings.
Yeah,
he would show up at people's weddings and like just sit in the back, and wait and see if somebody noticed it was him.
Oh, I wish you would do that.
Like Bill Murray was like at my wedding. They're like, "Wait, what?"
Like, wait, what do you mean? And then he just takes off, no pictures.
He should get certified to do weddings, because I would kick whoever was at my wedding. Like, no, Bill Murray's here. He'll conduct the wedding.
Yeah, get out of here.
Your services are no longer needed. Thank you. Bye-bye.
One was he was walking through a restaurant in New York, and he stopped at some guy's table and picked a French fry up off his plate and ate it. He looked at the guy and said, "Nobody will ever believe you." And then
I love it. I would love that. That would be amazing. That would make my life.
Like in a bar, and he saw like a bunch of friends, like a group of people there, and there was a dude who was passed out, like just blacked out. So he sat down at the table, and they took pictures in the guy's phone with the guy passed out.
I've seen that.
Doing like hanging out, like they posed the guy and all this stuff with Bill Murray, and didn't tell the guy.
Oh my! Till he starts.
So the guy wakes up the next day and is like going through his phone.
I love it.
Runs into pictures of him and Bill Murray.
Can you imagine how angry you'd be? You know, you're like, dude.
You didn't meet Bill Murray. Like
Bill Murray met you. You didn't meet.
But
Bill
you
Murray.
didn't meet him. My soul would be crushed.
Oh my! I'd be so sad.
That is just so hilarious.
Tom Hanks did that. He like sat next to somebody and they took a picture of him with the guy. I think he was passed out or something.
Yeah,
that's such a weird concept, though.
I love it. So yeah,
It's the new version of photobombing.
Oh yeah, passed out bombing.
We're another hour and 18 minutes into this one, which is the second one. So we're gonna play this ET commercial.
Yes.
Yay!
It's gonna make you cry.
So get your tissues out, everybody.
I got long sleeves.
All right, here we go.
Dad and Drew show brought to you by Kleenex.
Yeah. Here we go.
Sammy Scadoo brought them.
How could we have talked about Christmas movies and not used Home Alone?
Oh man.
How did we not mention Home Alone? Whoever did these like remade movies.
Aaliyah.
Well, yeah, like the Home Alone, the Home Alone commercial.
Macaulay Culkin's Home Alone commercial.
Yep.
They should have found the actual house. That would have been 10 times better.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be like he moved.
No, he could be living in his mom's house.
Yeah, he could live.
Ooh, that was creepy.
Look creepy. Look creepy. Oh! He was creepy looking.
Yeah, really, he's not that cute.
As far as
Liat.
Oh, come on, people.
That's so. Oh man.
How hard this doesn't hit you in the feels.
My family.
He's creepy.
He really is.
Doesn't
kind of
matter.
Really, like an old woman. Like a really saggy old woman. It's creepy.
But he's like a dog. He's so ugly. He's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, Reese's Pieces. I didn't even know they were there.
Yeah, they
Oh,
come on.
I didn't see them last time.
Reese's Pieces.
Oh, come on. That music kills me. Oh, man.
Holiday movies.
Is Sammy blanket.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Christmas in July, people.
He's got to be like rough feeling, right? You think if there's like a shark, what's he feel like?
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, like an elephant.
I think an elephant, that might be a good comparison. Oh, he's got like a little hologram of his family. Oh.
He wants to spend Christmas with his family.
Oh, creepy. Creepy guy.
Oh.
Oh, it's a long commercial, by the way.
It really is.
Told you.
But I wonder, somebody that's never seen ET, like newer, younger kids, how they
What
view
would
this.
this was.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that so if that was Tom Hanks, that crushes my spirit because I always heard that was
No, Bill Murray's done it too.
okay. So I thought I'd
he's
heard
done
the story
it.
about Bill Murray doing it too. Ugh. Oh my god! Yeah, look at that. Who didn't think that I could fly as a kid?
I always tried.
I tried
It's the Sammy blanket.
I tried it. I made a ramp and it didn't end well. Oh.
Oh.
Commercial for old people.
It really is. It is, man.
It is, Kachita. It is a commercial for old people.
See, now I want to watch ET again.
Ooh. I want one of those.
Yeah, me too.
When's Verizon coming out with that?
Oh. I love it. Oh my gosh.
That's so cute. That is cute.
That like made me cry the first time I saw it.
That was
so
a good
good.
commercial.
I would cry.
Told you.
But I'm live on air, and I don't want everybody to call me a baby.
Baby.
All right.
that was a great commercial, though. My gosh.
I love that. That and the Home Alone. I'm not going to play it, but that Home Alone one, Macaulay Culkin doing all the old stuff.
Oh, dude. Well, I was hoping that Macaulay Culkin was going to do like a new Home Alone movie. You know, like not him, obviously, but like his kid or something. I thought that'd be cool. But
yeah.
And did you know in Home Alone, I watched, you know how they have the toy show, Jamie, that they like show you like how they, you know, the toys you grew up on.
I love that show.
Have you seen
the toys you grew up movies you grew up on? Oh,
yeah, dude. So you watched the Home Alone one?
Yeah.
Dude, it blew my mind because like the house that they take the exterior shots
has nothing to do.
Has nothing to do. Dude, they built
in a gymnasium.
In a gymnasium. If anybody has not seen the what was it again? What is it called? The show?
The Movies That Made Us.
The Movies That Made Us. Look at the Home Alone one. It'll blow your mind because it blew my mind.
Ridiculous.
It really is, dude.
Like they couldn't get that movie made. He tried and tried, and he pitched it to every single thing, and nobody would give him the money to make the movie. And then finally, they gave him the money, but they gave him this tiny little budget.
Yeah, it was like, what was it? No, it's probably like
it's like
$6 million or something that
really small back then. But
yeah,
and he was like, so they had to do all this like corner cutting to get the movie made. And like he said, they built the interior of that house in a gym in an abandoned high school.
Yeah,
in the gymnasium.
That's funny.
Oh,
and like some of the rooms are like they used like the science room was like their editing room.
Yeah,
they basically moved into this high school to make the movie.
Yeah,
because it was
I didn't know that.
Oh, you watch this show? It's so wild. Like, 'cause I thought
there's two versions of that show on Netflix which are worth watching. It's The Toys That Made Us, and The Movies That Made Us. Both of those are just fantastic watches.
Yes,
I've seen them on Netflix, but I've never watched them. I'm gonna have to now.
You have to watch it. It is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I think it's gonna die.
There's a Dirty Dancing one. You'll like that, Sammy. There's a whole thing about where that the retreat place they go to is actually located. And they go back to where the thing is because they couldn't afford to like actually rent something in Long Island, which is what they try to make it out to be, like in the Catskills or something. They couldn't afford to rent a place there, so that it's in like somewhere in the Midwest or something like that. Like, and they filmed in like this small little 2-week window where it was like warm enough that it could look warm. The trees hadn't turned yet, so it could look like summer, but it was basically almost winter.
Wow.
So
I love that stuff.
These skimpy outfits and freezing because it's basically almost winter.
I love behind the scenes stuff like that. Did you know with Back to the Future? See if I remember this right. They started filming the second one, and right when they were done, they started filming the third one. So whoever it was that was in charge, they would film the third one. He'd get on a plane and go to, I think it was LA or something, edit the second one, and then get back on a plane the next morning and go and shoot the third one, and then go back and edit.
That's crazy.
I know weird things like that.
Yeah, and then I guess there's like this big debate because like Eric Stoltz was first.
I was just gonna say, have you seen that footage?
That stuff's come out where they think that the scene where Marty punches Biff is not actually Michael Keaton or Michael J. Fox.
Really?
Yeah.
My earbuds are dying because we've been on so long, so I got to go full Drew style.
Yeah. Look like I'm taking orders if you want hamburgers and fries.
I feel like
I charged mine. I charged mine before I got on.
I charged mine, but they just apparently they're the Willy Bobo kind. They're like $23, so they only last about an hour and 20, about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours is what you get out of the Willy Bobo kind.
It's not bad though.
But so yeah, I feel like I'm doing Zach's job. Right? Zach, isn't he like a air traffic controller or something?
Oh, that's right.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah. He directs the
Keeping
plane.
people safe.
Yes.
Why does Drew frozen?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Staring contest, go.
He went all Drew on me. He went.
No, I was listening to what you guys were talking about because I don't know who you're talking about, but you said traffic control person.
Zach,
an air traffic controller?
Oh, Smalzer. No, he's an EMT.
Oh, EMT. Why did I think he was an air traffic controller?
because he said something like that. I know what you're talking about. He said something about directing planes safely.
Oh, or maybe he does that too. I don't know. I know he's
him in one of the streams. I thought, but maybe I'm
he's. No, I know what you're talking about. He did say that.
Oh,
interesting.
I know he does.
But he said he's an EMT too. Like,
yeah,
that's weird. He's How do you guys know him?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
I
He
know him.
messaged me.
No, I know him through Instagram, and he reached
Yeah.
out and like said, "Hey, man," like commented on one of my things, so I commented
Yeah.
back, and then like he liked the fact that I actually took the time to comment back.
Yeah.
Because you know how that can go with some like Instagram, nobody responds, and
Yeah.
it's like it's not very personal. So I was like, "Cool, man." And we just get to chat. And
He was in the Dad and Drew show, and I was in there. So he messaged me on Instagram. So he was saying he wanted like a Disney community. I was like, oh, you should just go into Diz Jabber's chat. So then he was like all excited. It went into. I thought you guys knew him.
Well, like I know him through
personally. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like super cool dude though. Like I talk to him all the time. you know.
Really nice. Yeah.
Super good guy. And I'm sure he's
Yeah.
probably going to be watching this feed. So say hi, Zach. We're trying to figure out we're trying to figure out if you're an air traffic controller and an EMT. We don't know.
Guess what he used to be? He used to be a swim manager.
Oh my god!
Like at a swim school.
A swim manager?
Yeah.
What is a swim manager?
Oh my god! Do you want me to explain my job? Because that's what it is. It's being in charge. It's being in charge. Oh my god! It's being in charge of like a swim school.
Oh, okay. Okay. Like
that was a movie in the 80s, I think. Does anybody remember that? Ski School?
Well, wasn't it Ski Patrol? Or no, or was it Ski School?
Ski Patrol?
Yeah.
What was that? What was that movie called? Summer School?
Appropriate.
Oh, dude. Summer School.
Summer School.
It almost made my list, Sammy. No joke.
Oh my god. I love the classroom scene where they come in and like the thing is in her mouth and oh my god, that was so good.
I watched that trailer today during our discussion.
I forgot about that movie.
That I don't think that would have went over well.
No.
As far as trailer wise, yeah, no, I didn't.
Especially the thing in her mouth that's like, oh.
Ugh.
And then she was in another scene with it. What was that?
No, like
and you couldn't get it out.
No, but it was like the two dudes like making a scene. You know what I mean? For the teacher.
Honorable mention list because people are gonna get mad for movies we didn't mention that we had on our list here.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna ask you what they were.
Princess Bride. That it should have been it was almost impossible that it didn't make our lists, but
there's too many.
It's hard.
And it's almost too obvious. So that's kind of why I didn't make it in there. One Crazy Summer.
Yep.
Which is just a classic.
Yep.
Return of the Jedi. It's still in the 80s.
It's 82, 83.
Yep. Gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Evil Dead.
Yes.
Which is just
Sammy.
Weird Science. Totally.
Yes!
Totally couldn't play that, I don't think.
No.
She doesn't even have a license.
Hey, hanging out with Melly Mel. What's up? Thanks for stopping by late. We are going late tonight, 10:20.
Didn't she do that last week too?
Yeah.
That was the one that
Die Hard.
Yep.
Beetlejuice.
Yep.
Yes.
Kickboxer.
Oh, love it.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Come on.
Van Damme.
No.
I don't remember.
I
don't remember this one.
Every movie, there's a slow-mo no yell in every Van Damme movie. No.
And I think he does a split in every single movie.
Oh no, have you seen that commercial where he does the split between the trucks?
Yeah. The dude's a beast, man. The dude's a beast.
Tangent before I finish the list.
Sorry.
There was a Amazon Prime series, I think is what it was. It was called JVCD. And the premise of the series was Jean-Claude Van Damme playing himself. And the premise is that all the old action movie stars were actual spies back in the day, and the action movies were their covers. So they worked for this big agency, and they would get sent out as like assassins, real assassins. And so he's retired from that, and like he satires himself about like how sad his life is and everything. And like there's this scenes of him on like a hoverboard. He's like just hoverboarding around his house because he's like moping about himself, and like his ex-girlfriend is still an active spy. So he decides he's going to come back and prove he can still. Oh my god, it is
awesome.
Hilarious. Like just the fact that like, and so he takes this part in a movie, and it's like Huck Finn is the movie they're shooting. So he plays Huck Finn, but it's an action martial arts movie. So he's like Huck Finn in the overalls, and he's fighting this big giant guy with an axe. Like they made it like so over the top and so ridiculous. But he plays it so well. Like I actually was like, mad respect.
That's awesome.
If you ever are bored, go watch that JVCD. Spaceballs, Coming to America.
Oh, I know. I love that.
Beverly Hills Cop. So good. The banana in the tailpipe joke. So good. So good. You like some fresh fruit? Valky Bartakamis is in there, and he's oh my god.
Oh my Valky, dude.
The Never-Ending Story. The movie that traumatized every child.
Oh my god.
The horse, yes.
The horse, Atreyu and his horse dying.
Ugh.
Oh yeah,
Can I?
Top Gun was already in our. You go back and watch the first one that got banned, the banned 80s movie video from before, and Top Gun was in there. But Never-Ending Story was so.
Yeah.
They just killed that horse, man.
He was alive at the end, though, right?
No.
He was running on it. He was like.
No, he's lying on the little furry ear thing.
Yeah, what is that thing? What is
that? At the very end, you see Atreyu riding on him again.
I'd have to go back and watch that, but
yeah. What was I totally lost when Stranger Things came out. So right as I'm watching it, I knew right away it was the Never-Ending Story that they were singing. So I go into work and they're all talking about this and they're all saying, what song is that and everything? I just looked at them and go, it's the Never-Ending Story. And they're like, they're like talking and want to watch it. And I go, do you want to watch a horse die? Suffocate on mud? They're like, what? And I go, you're not watching it. You ruined Never-Ending Story, so now you can't watch it. I go, it happens like 7 times, so they won't watch it now. Yeah. I was mad. Oh, they insult me with 80s movies all the time.
Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Both of those are interchangeable between Kickboxer and Bloodsport. Just so good.
Yeah.
And the last one we threw on at the very, very end because it reminded me of Drew's movie that got us banned, Hollywood Shuffle. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Yeah.
What?
I'm gonna get you, sucker. Which is like Keenan Ivory Wayans.
It's the Wayans.
Yeah.
And it's like a satire of all the blaxploitation movies. And it's good.
It is so good. And would not be good for a trailer on this show.
No. I forgot. I probably would have replaced one of mine, but I remembered it today. I would have added Labyrinth to my top 5.
Labyrinth is a very good one.
Yeah.
I watched that today. It was so good.
Was another one that Drew said was
Dark Crystal.
Legend.
Oh.
And Legend. Yeah, Legend's super good.
Yeah. I can't believe you guys have never heard of Whitewater Summer with Kevin Bacon and Corey Haim.
No.
That's so funny.
I'll have to check that one out. I'll have to check
that movie because
it's not a dance movie.
Suspense.
Suspense.
Oh, suspense. Yeah, because somebody falls down a cliff.
Okay, is there like a killer or something?
No.
Okay,
no, Corey Haim, they sent him. They sent him to I don't know. They want him to toughen up or something. I haven't seen it in so many years, but he has to go with Kevin Bacon, and he takes a couple kids, which coincidentally is the one of the kids that he takes is from E.T., the one who wears the headphones.
Mm-hmm.
He's in it too. Yeah, takes them, and he doesn't want to do everything because he's very almost like type A. He doesn't want to do the camping the right way. He wants to come up with his own way to do it, and Kevin Bacon doesn't like that. So he here you go. You have a knife. Now you can do it all by yourself, and that's all you get. You have to survive in the wilderness with just one thing. Figure it out.
Yeah, it's not ringing a bell.
No, never heard of it.
I'm giving a bad description because I haven't seen it in
that I
so
wouldn't
long.
like it. I might like it. I'm a big Kevin Bacon fan.
Kevin Bacon fan, yeah. Everyone likes Kevin.
He has bacon in his name.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like bacon?
And he's referenced in Guardians of the Galaxy, and I think that's just hilarious.
Yes!
I did not know this. Explain.
Star-Lord is telling
Like Kevin
stories
Bacon?
of like Earth, because he's a young kid and he only ever really watched movies, so he doesn't really know like real history or anything. So he thinks movies are history. So they're like, I guess they were talking like not dancing. So she's like, I don't dance or whatever. And he's like Kevin Bacon.
Oh, in Footloose. Yeah.
Then they say it. Yeah. Then they say it in. Yeah. They talk about it in Infinity Wars and on the team. Like Kevin Bacon? Mantis says
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember. From the Guardians movie, I just remember David Hasselhoff. Just the Hasselhoff thing cracks me up, man.
Oh, yeah. All the Hasselhoff is hilarious.
Yeah.
I love it.
The Hoffman.
That was probably the fact that they pulled that movie off.
Guardians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they took an obscure comic book that nobody had ever heard of.
Yep. With really weird characters.
With really, really weird characters, and made it into such a good movie.
Yeah.
Just shows that like they were feeling their oats, man. They were like, you know what? DC's gonna do Superman. We're gonna take these weirdos and make a movie.
Yeah.
That was the first Marvel movie I saw. Was the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Was it really?
Yeah, I had no idea that it was all connected. My brother invited me to go to the movies with him and Nico, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll buy your ticket and everything." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And my mom goes, "He just wants you to go so you can take Nico to the bathroom." And I look at him, and he's like the Cheshire Cat. I was like, "That was crappy." And then I ended up loving it. He's such a jerk. I hate him.
They're good movies. They really are.
Oh, they're awesome.
But with Guardians, though, what made that movie just work is the soundtrack. Holy cow.
Yes.
If there was any movie that I could pick ever that was more driven
by the music,
and the music is every single piece of music that director chose, perfect. Like absolutely perfect. Like there's not one song that I'm like, it doesn't really go with it. I'm like it carries the story along like crazy.
You find out that it's the tape that his mom gave him.
Yeah,
I know,
dude, it's so cool, man.
So Chris Pratt, I've known him since I was not know him, but
I know him.
I do. No, so he was on the show.
Get him on the show.
Well, he was on a show called Everwood on the WB, and every time we watched him, he was like a little chunkier and had like this awful curly hair. We always said he looks like my brother Justin. Like he has a lot of characteristics, like mannerisms. So when he's dancing at the beginning of the first one, we die laughing because my brother makes that face when he's like singing the microphone. And we put it up. We had Justin stand right there because he has this humongous screen TV. We paused it. We were dying laughing because he looks just like him. Every time I see,
I love that. First Guardians is just such a good movie.
So good.
The casting, Dave Bautista is like nailed it.
Dude, that right there was the best casting. That was it. Like Star-Lord was great, but I'm saying for Drax, oh my God, he is Drax. Like
I'm just imagining
nothing goes over my head.
Yeah, I would
catch it.
I would catch it.
I'm just imagining us together. Why is Gamora?
And he plays it so perfect.
Oh my!
Throughout all of it, I think it was the third.
What is it? It's like this.
I think it's the second.
You
one
can't see me.
Yeah.
You can't see me. So I mean, the whole cast is like really good. Like no matter who you get with it,
all the time.
Can I get your puppy?
This is the part with Thor and Star-Lord and Star-Lord's doing the Thor voice. And you're like,
I did it again.
No,
my voice.
I always talk like this. I always talk like this.
Very well, morons.
Yeah.
I love them. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I need
You
to
could
go
do a
rewatch
whole
those
Marvel
too.
night.
I need
Because
to
the
rewatch
Marvel.
those too.
I love
All right,
watching the Marvel
it
movies.
is 10:30. We got kicked
Oh
off of
gosh.
YouTube once,
Yeah, we
and I
did.
think it's time for us to go ahead and go now.
Yep. End it while we're ahead.
End it while we're ahead. It was a fun night.
It was.
Next week, tune in. I think Drew and I are going to do some sort of hot challenge thing.
Oh yeah, I
even,
can't wait to see that.
and
Yeah.
hopefully we don't get kicked off for that. But I double checked. Part 1 is available on my channel. So apparently, who knows what happened? They're okay with it for now. I didn't receive
Yeah.
anything in the email or nothing.
Yet.
So
You didn't get any email?
nothing, no email or anything about it being paused or anything.
That's funny.
So I'm considering just deleting it.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
but it was so good.
But it
Or
was so good. I'm gonna leave it and see.
I was gonna say, see if you can trim it. Just
I
trim
didn't
that.
do anything wrong, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just cut that section
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Just trim it off, man.
And see. So, all right, everybody, that's it. You guys know Sammy doesn't have anything, so we're not going to do that part. But
No.
there's only one way to live.
In the moment, and Dad doesn't do outros, so
Sammy's on timeout. That's why. All right. That's it. Good night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.